All right.
This is like my this is like the way my camera set up is like, you know how the terrorists have like captured somebody?
Oh my god, dude. Kinda.
And it's
Immaculate
like I'm
lighting.
reading off the ransom.
Immaculate lighting, though.
I really can't see it because the MacBook's all the way over here. I'm currently out of state, and this is probably the worst episode ever that I'm really ticked off that I'm not in front of my microphone.
Yeah, this is a bad episode to not be at the home setup.
Yeah. But that's life sometimes. Um, the prodigal son will return.
Really, really quick, just because I don't know if people are gonna ask about it or whatever as they start filing in, or if they're coming to watch this after the fact. But as you can see, our guest who was supposed to be on today's show, something came up last second. They couldn't make it, so it is us, and we are waiting for Dell. Hopefully,
Everybody's not cut out for this, and I keep trying to tell you guys that everybody is not cut out for a 3-hour boxing match with Mars, Dub, Dale, Shaq, Ron, Euro, JD, the gang. It's intimidating, and I get it. I'm done giving passes to people.
But I was so disappointed. I got here a little bit early too. I was really excited to see our special guest, and just let me down, man. Just let me down.
Why were you so excited to see him? Ron's funnier than that guy.
He's one of my favorite TikTokers right now. I don't really get like excited or anything when like we have guests on, but he was like one of the guests. He was the only guest where I sat here and was like, "Yo, I can't fucking wait to sit here and chop it up with this dude."
Nice, bro. And Jason, we had Jason Williams on the show, and you just said that you geeked for a TikToker. That's elite.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's just me, bro.
New media.
I don't really, unless it's like a guy that I generally like a Jimmy Butler or shit, even if LeBron James or KD, like that's where I'll say like, dang, like I can't wait for this. But not everybody has that same effect on me.
Stop.
I mean, you've never seen him play a minute in the league, so that's understandable.
Who?
Jason Williams.
Yeah, but he was
like
still
in live.
Yeah, so it's like
I got geeked after the fact when the TikTok started going viral and the ridiculous stick started going viral, and I was like, dang, I was really there for that. But
why? So you get geeked every time Fluent opens his mouth now. Yo, I invited Fluent on this episode and he declined.
Bro, I'm on a show with Fluent every fucking Wednesday, bro. And this is what I have to deal with. This is what I have to deal with every Wednesday, bro.
He's turned it up a notch. I'm impressed.
Yeah, he's definitely turning on the burners. It's crazy.
I will say that I did appreciate his Bob Cousy JJ Redick take. I did. I see where he was, because if you make him super Cousy, then I could see him giving JJ Redick fits.
I'm not making what's super Cousy.
I don't know.
With a left. That's it. With a left.
I saw Fluent make a TikTok of Cousy making hook shots.
You seen it straight?
Yeah, I was like, okay. And then he showed JJ missing a shot, and he was like, "This is proof that Cousy would cook JJ or something."
Fluent is off the hinges right now. He's off the hinges. And this is the perfect place to be off the hinges. I bet Chilltown didn't expect that when he signed up for that little show.
I'm pretty sure he didn't either, man. But hey, you gotta love Fluent though for what he does. He definitely loves repping the old heads very hard, and you just gotta.
He balances it, to be honest.
No,
he does. No, he really does.
No.
I literally produce their show every Tuesday and Thursday. I listen to every single thing that they say, and he balances it. He doesn't just sit there and cape for old dudes.
How many shows you been on? How many shows you been on? Hold up, Jay. How many shows you been on with him? 1 or 2?
What are you talking about? I produce their show. The discussions he has with.
I'm on with
you talk about football. I do not care. I am telling you, when they do their NBA show,
chats with him, and
that's great.
I've seen the way he really feels, bro.
I'm talking about on air.
Shaq,
I do
this
not
is
care
the
about your
EP
behind
part.
the
This is
scenes
the
shit.
EP part. This is the EP part where, bro, I've been there. Like, I'm with him, bro.
Yeah, Dub.
How you gonna tell me this?
I don't understand.
JD's watching it.
Like,
JD's
hello?
watching it
No,
every day.
I don't care if he's watching
Yeah,
it,
JD
bro.
has
I'm
more
with-
hours with Fluent than you do.
No,
This
I
is crazy.
promise you 100%. Yeah.
This is
Fluent
crazy
mad,
out of
man.
you.
And Fluent needs to be stopped.
Talking about on-camera stuff. I really want to know. I have a question for you, chat, if you're here live right now, and also if you are watching this on YouTube after the fact, or you're listening on Spotify, Apple, wherever you listen to your audio podcast version of Player's Choice. I want to know if you are here today or listening to this specific episode, how you found us. If you're new, if this is maybe your first show, or maybe you found us within the last couple days, last week or something, and because of shorts, because the Jason Williams Kobe Bryant short is taking off again out of the blue.
It's
out
got
of
new
nowhere.
life.
We literally last show we're talking about, hey, we're about to hit 14,000 subscribers, and we just decided to blow past that. Now we're already at 14,500 because shorts are just absolutely taking off. So I'm wondering if you guys are here because you saw one of the shorts, you subscribed, and now you're tuning into a live show, or again after the fact. But just curious, to see.
That's one of those takes I could go and yell that out in the shoe shop and everybody would look at me crazy.
Yeah.
Like, that's literally that might be one of the craziest takes of all time, like in the history of life.
Nah, for sure.
But I
That
see where he was
definitely
coming
iconic.
from, though. It wasn't like, if you actually think about it instead of knee-jerk react to it, it's not a bad take in the grand scheme of things.
I think it is.
It's a terrible take.
Every player that ever put a Lakers, I don't agree with it, but I could see how you could argue it. But
I don't see how anybody could have Wilt over Kobe ever in my life, and I think he did.
Wait.
better.
I couldn't see the chat. Why is the chat saying Shaq got punked by Eric Pascal? Like, that's what we're not gonna do. Now I got punked. I
You
clearly
didn't
got
get
jumped.
You didn't get punked.
Like, it's a difference between getting punked and getting jumped. A huge difference.
Mhm.
I just pulled up the
Getting
chat.
punked, getting punked is when you start backing down and you get in a little shell. But if you just getting jumped, but you still trying to battle, it's like you're not really punked. You're still trying to fight.
Yeah, I don't think Mars got punked either. It might have looked like that, so I can see why. No, Mars didn't get punked. He just ran away.
Great.
There's a difference between running and getting punked as well. He just didn't want to fight anymore. And I can
Mars, you
I
can
can- I
take
can
this.
really-
I mean, explain that. Like, explain that honestly, because I don't know the difference. I'm trying to. I want to.
No, getting punked is like backing down from the fight. Mars showed up to the fight. He didn't like the weapons that he seen, and he scurried
dropped his
after
gloves.
about yeah. He got in there a little bit, and I looked around. I'm like, "Where's Mars?" As I'm getting punched in the mouth and kicked in my tooth. Where did Mars go? It's just me up here fighting for my life.
Yeah, I wish I was there for that episode.
And now just like clockwork, Dale just decides to be late today. He knows the prodigal son will return.
What the hell?
And
Why are you saying this? Why is this the
Prodigal
new?
son.
Why is this the new slang? I mean, not slang. This new phrase for you. Who's
Because here's the
prodigal
thing. Kyrie Irving is the prodigal son.
son?
We let him go. Us witnesses, we let him go, and now we are happily accepting him back into our arms. Hey, with open arms, Kyrie, you are welcome back. I don't know if you think like, oh, we're the witnesses. No, we want you back. We want you back more than anybody else in the league. I want Kyrie over everybody else in the league.
For which team?
For
The
the Los
Lakers?
Angeles Lakers, yes.
So
Yes, I
now
want
you're a
Kyrie
Lakers
over
fan all of a
everybody.
sudden?
What do you mean? LeBron's my man. What are you talking about?
Nah, no. Because I remember I asked you in the beginning year. I mean, you don't really have a favorite team, but you said the Bulls because of Zach LaVine and everything. Now it's the Lakers. I just need to clarify that because you were saying we, and I was like, I don't know who we is, Shaq.
Shaq's always been
the
Lakers.
the witnesses. The witnesses. Like, leave it up to LeBron. I don't even know how we're about to pull this trade off. That's how nasty and nuts this whole thing is. Where are these picks coming from? Now Russell Westbrook's alluring. Did you hear what the owner of the Brooklyn Nets said? I would rather die on a sword with a team that works hard than deal with this bunch of misfits. That's what he said about KD and Kyrie together. This is a whole ploy by KD and Kyrie, in my opinion. I think it's a ploy to get Kyrie the max, but can't give Kyrie the max. He's too unpredictable. But you know where you can go? He respects Kobe Bryant too much to come to LA with those shenanigans. That's my take. He respects Kobe Bryant too much to come to Los Angeles with those shenanigans. And you know who else he respects? LeBron James. I didn't say it was his daddy, but all I know is wherever LeBron is and wherever Kyrie is, I don't know. I just feel like that's a good fit. Big brother, little brother. I'm not going to get nasty. Big brother, little brother.
I really don't think he's going to the Lakers, bro.
I've never seen Kyrie win a championship without LeBron James. There, I said it.
Well, yeah, he's won one.
And who was he with?
You could say the same for anyone with one championship.
He's tried. He has tried. He had that super thing going in the Northeast of America, where he built this team.
Bro,
with James Harden from my ASU alma mater. Didn't work out. Ran James Harden out of town. How do you run James Harden out of town?
I don't know. I say this, bro. Like the Nets, the Nets didn't even, that super team they built, they didn't even have a postseason together, bro. Like at all.
Dysfunction.
So you guys, I mean, I get it. You guys sitting here trying to be like, oh yeah, KD tried to go to Nets, he couldn't get the job done. He needed Steph. Oh, Kyrie tried to do the super team, he couldn't get the job. Bro, they didn't even play together in the full postseason. So why is this even? They didn't. It's not like they lost battling a team and they just didn't show up. Kyrie and KD, yes, they got swept, but we could understand like the Nets had a hell of a season.
Wait.
Chaos.
Wait. KD and Kyrie got swept, I guess, and you just gloss over that like they didn't have a whole series together.
Okay, that's one series, Shaq.
They would have had more, but they decided to lose.
That like it's
I can't say like they lost. That's what happens.
Don't support this dysfunction. Just don't do it.
It's not.
I told you guys verbatim. I've never had a take that was more on the head of the nail than this one. And I've hit a lot of takes, but this Kyrie Irving lottery ticket, you can take it there every single time and you're cashing out. He's the most predictable person ever. And he's putting gifs on his tweet. Kyrie, welcome to LA. I don't care about none of that stuff that I said about you in the past. Welcome to LA. We're about to get this done. Anthony Davis injured 2 years in a row. I think not. This will make it 3. I think not. Nope. So Anthony Davis is going to be. Yep.
So just because Kyrie Irving going to the Lakers, you think AD is just going to have a fully healthy season?
Listen to me. I think that they can get it done without AD. Just LeBron and Kyrie.
No.
Why would the Nets trade Russell Westbrook for Kyrie Irving? I just don't understand why.
Because the owner of the Brooklyn Nets said that he would rather roll with the team that fights tooth and nail every night and gives 100% than rolling with prima donnas with talent. That's what he said, and I honestly believe him. I do believe him. He's a part of the whole Alibaba in China. He's like a co-founder, or he has a lot of money, so he realizes when he's getting. I mean, the way Kyrie is acting right now, I don't think anybody appreciates that. It's very disrespectful.
I'm not gonna lie. I really don't see the Lakers. I really don't see the Nets trading Kyrie to the Lakers, like at all. I don't see for Russell Westbrook for what.
Because if Kyrie says no. If Kyrie says I only want to go to a place where if they're not going to trade him anywhere, no team's going to accept Kyrie if they feel like he's not going to stay long term because they're just giving up assets for nothing. Now the only teams that could take this risk are championship ready teams. No rebuilding team even qualifies for Kyrie. That's why when I seen, I think this morning, the Kyrie on Dallas, it'd be fun to watch, but they are getting super zapped. You better leave that in Luka's hands. Do not mess up that chemistry. Kyrie and Luka, are you kidding me? On the same court, doing what? Just trading off, right?
Wait, why did you just say that he can't go on a rebuilding team and then you use the Mavs as the example like that's a rebuilding team?
You guys lost Jalen Brunson. We don't know.
What do you mean? No. I'm telling you the rumored teams that also are in there with LA. In the Mavs are one of them this morning that came out.
Right, but you made it sound like they were rebuilding.
No. No rebuilding team is in contention for Kyrie. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
And then I paused, and then I said, the Mavs want Kyrie. I don't know why.
I don't know why either.
To replace Brunson.
They also want Colin Sexton.
I would like to see Kyrie on Dallas. I don't think they win.
He's going to be replacing Luka.
What?
Oh
Yeah,
my
he's going to run
God.
Luka out of town. You ever seen that?
My God.
Oh
Why'd
my
you guys
God.
bring him here? Now I'm mad at management. Luka's that type of guy. I've seen Luka play with stars. I played against Luka while he was playing with stars. Let me tell you, rumors float around the EuroLeague.
You
but I'm
played
not
against
that
a
nasty guy.
child.
I'm not that nasty
You played
guy.
against a child version of Luka, acting like you can't mature and change. Come on.
I'm just letting you know.
So you really don't
who?
believe that Luka could play with another star with him?
Not Kyrie Irving. He for sure can. Not Kyrie.
No, I said Luka.
He can, but not Kyrie.
James Harden played with Kyrie. He was fine.
Yes.
LeBron played with Kyrie. He was fine.
James Harden wasn't fine playing with Kyrie. He clearly wasn't fine. I don't know how you get on James Harden's bad side. It's literally impossible.
No, when they played, it was
James
fine.
Harden,
what Kyrie was doing off the court is what
that's a
James
part
Harden.
of getting along with the superstar. Why do you think Chris Stapps was so tight? Because you guys are favoring Luka Doncic.
Wait. You saying James Harden's bad side? Why are you trying to act as if James Harden is this damn saint? He was the main guy why CP3 got ran out of town, bro. What are you talking about? It's so hard to get on James Harden's bad side.
And Dwight Howard.
Like, bro, what are you talking about? It's obviously easy you could get on James Harden's bad side.
I don't think so. You got to play well.
What? You got to play well.
Yeah, you got to play well.
CP3 was playing well.
I don't think James Harden ran CP3 out of Houston.
Yes, he did.
He asked for him to be moved for Russell Westbrook.
He blamed them losing to the
very
Warriors.
Well documented.
Exactly.
Where? Send me the link, Mars. Send me the link right now.
Okay.
Not the YouTube link. I don't want to see any videos of Legend of Winning right now. I want to see the actual.
I don't know what he
James
said.
Harden saying that. Don't just because you're just speculating. All I'm saying.
I'll tell you this.
It's all speculation.
James Harden, after they lost to the Warriors, this is his exact words, and we could do the post interviews. You can look that up on YouTube, whatever. He said, "Y'all know the reason why we lost. I don't have to say it. Y'all know why we lost. Y'all know who basically blaming all of it." That's who he was alluding to, CP3, bro.
Wait, why is CP3 the reason that they lost?
Ask James Harden, but that's
no. I'm asking you since you drew the connection off of him saying that. So then I sit here and say, what? Whoa.
That's not my reasonings, bro. That's his. So ask him. Why am I
you just wait? Why am I
going to answer a take that somebody else made?
So how do you know it's CP3?
Because that's who he was alluding to. Because I'm pretty sure he said, y'all know who was the reason on why we lost. And everybody at that time, they was blaming CP3 because people was like, oh, he lost a step. The injury bugs really caught up to him. And all the blame was going to CP3. Instead of shifting that blame away from him, he was like, nah, it's okay to keep putting that blame on him.
I would love to see him say who. Y'all know the reason. Y'all know who, or what did he say? What did he say exactly? Dub, I don't know.
I'm not sure for the exact words.
But that's the part.
Y'all know the reason on why we lost. Y'all know the reason on why we lost. I'm pretty sure he said who in that too, but I could be wrong.
So
about
if he
that.
didn't say who, then what? Then you
I
just made this up.
I would still stand by. He's still putting the blame on CP3.
Dwight Howard. Do not get me started. Do not get me started on Dwight Howard. I don't know who can do not. That's not fair. That's
I'm not
fair
sure.
To James.
I'm not sure about the Dwight Howard. That was more saying Dwight Howard, but I'm not sure about how he ran Dwight Howard out of town.
Dwight Howard
did he run Russ out
about
too?
not getting enough touches, and then James Harden said he didn't deserve touches basically, and that they just should keep the offense running the same way.
All right, Mars.
And that's what led to the disconnect.
Mars sent us this Bleacher Report article. Where should I start here? Okay. Per Yahoo Sport, this is Bleacher Report 2019, Adam Wells. Per Yahoo Sports, Vincent Goodwill. The relationship between Chris Paul and James Harden is considered unsalvageable from league sources. Both players have met with Rockets management to discuss the situation. Paul demanded the organization trade him while Harden gave them a him or me edict. What is that word? I don't even know what that means. I assume ultimatum.
Yeah.
That came
Or
after
vocabulary.
That came after both. I already told you last time. After both players create a tenuous environment for teammates and everyone involved with the franchise by not speaking with each other for 2 months during the regular season.
And also, I feel like even this is referring to CP3, right?
CP3 and Chris Paul.
Mars.
They're
Oh, that
Yeah,
was about CP. Yeah.
If I had to choose between who's harder to work with or Mars, from everything that you've seen over both of their careers, who do you think is the harder player to get along with?
Chris Paul.
CP3 or James? Okay, so that's why the disconnect is I don't feel like that was James Harden's fault. I feel like CP3 is very brass. He's very headstrong. It's either his way as reports this year that they had curfew, and he came out and denied it. If you think that CP3 didn't mention a curfew, even if he was joking but meant it seriously, how does that even get out? Hey, y'all, go be sure to be in early tonight. We got a game tomorrow. Even though you should have curfew during the playoffs, that's just common sense. But I mean, this is the new NBA. So
I just think at some point, if you're in the same situation where there's a teammate who's clearly unhappy with you, at some point I have to start looking in your direction as well. I'm not saying every issue is his problem, but if it's repeatedly happening, I gotta be like, okay, maybe there is something going on. Maybe you're not easy to work with.
I don't think so. I feel like no. CP3, no.
The main point that we were talking about. The main point that we was talking about is how Shaq said that Kyrie ran James Harden out of town, and how is it that you could get under James Harden's skin? He's basically saying he's a saint, saying that he gets along with
I didn't
everybody.
say he was a saint. I didn't say he was a saint. I'm just saying I've been around James Harden off and on the court, and I'm like, of course not in an NBA environment, an NBA setting, but I've had conversations with him about certain things, and he's a really hard guy to tick off about anything. He's very laid back. He's very calm demeanor.
I think James Harden, when it comes to off the court, he's probably one of the coolest and dopest guys to be around. But when it comes to being on the court with him and trying to win games and everything, it's a different level. And that's why it's like.
Wait, so which one is it? So which one is it, Dub? You can't have both. Which one is it? James Harden is the problem, or if they were together, they would have won more series?
With who?
With the Nets.
James Harden, Kyrie, and KD?
Yeah. Because I think one of you guys just said that James and Kyrie, that it wasn't a problem. That's what you're alluding to. But now all of a sudden you're saying that if there was a problem.
No, I'm not saying there wasn't a problem.
It's
all I'm
James
saying
on
is
the court.
No.
This is the most passive I've ever seen him. This is the most willing to win I've ever seen James Harden in his entire career.
Okay.
So how is it so if he's taking a step back for this to work, but then he's the first one that wants out because he sees the blood on the walls, the writing on the mirror. So then why does KD want out?
Right now, why does KD want out?
Yeah. Kyrie.
I'm not sure.
KD signed. Kyrie.
I'm not sure why they want out. I'm
Dub,
not sure.
Dub. You are the alluding man. Why do you think that Kevin Durant does not want to be in Brooklyn anymore?
I'm not sure, Shaq. How are you going to sit here and tell me about something I'm not sure about?
You just predicted an entire James Harden one-liner from an interview years ago that you just pulled out of thin air, but you can't connect these dots because you don't want to.
Because no, Shaq, because there was words that James Harden said that I can sit here and make that kind of assumption. KD, I haven't heard much from him. I haven't heard much from Kyrie. They're making moves and people are reacting to it.
Okay,
I don't
based
know
off of what you've seen, KD already resigned. Kyrie just opted in. So based off of this is
right
more
now.
of a
right
puzzle.
now, this is
the pieces
right
are
now.
More there.
Thank you for saying that. If you want my actual take on it, please ask me that.
Yeah.
So my actual take on the situation that is going on. Kyrie, he's securing his bag. He's trying to get his money and everything. I just don't think that KD and Kyrie just don't want to be in Brooklyn anymore. That's it. They just don't want to play in New York anymore with the Brooklyn Nets. They just want to go and play it somewhere else. Maybe they could play with each other. Maybe they don't want to. I'm not sure in the relationship between Kyrie and KD. All I feel is that for a fact, for my own opinion.
So this is a KD and Kyrie tag team, and they're trying to stick one to the Brooklyn Nets. You guys can give us everything that we wanted.
I don't know what's going on. So I have to wait and see to wait for me to have an answer, because this is all happening now, Shaq. You can't actually make a take on something where I don't have all the facts to go off of it. We was talking about James Harden, and you was trying to say that James Harden is one of the coolest guys to get along with and everything like that, and that Kyrie ran him out of town. And I'm saying, no, James Harden's not one of the guys that's easiest to get with in the NBA.
Are KD and Kyrie friends?
Yes.
I think so. I think they are.
So why do they both have different trade destinations if whatever's going on is going on that you're alluding to once again?
Bro, I don't know. Like, what do you want? I
swear to God, you just deciphered an entire James Harden interview and all of a sudden you're struggling because you don't want to tell the truth. And this is why I wish Dell,
So what
Dell
truth?
was here.
What
but
is
since
the
I
truth?
see Dell's not gonna show up
the
today,
truth,
let me
Shaq?
put my phone away and really tell you the truth.
What is the truth, Shaq?
Kyrie is the problem. The only person that can tame Kyrie is LeBron James. He even alluded to it, saying if I would have stayed with LeBron, I'd be in his luggage somewhere. As you need to be. You've tried to do it your way, Kyrie. You have tried. You have tried. You try to team up with KD. Some argue the greatest player on the planet. Listen to me. I know Kyrie's a bad man on that court. When he links up with LeBron, the Golden State Warriors are shivering right now. In Mars, that's when this shot comes to you. I promise you, Golden State is Warriors, and they are monitoring this situation extremely close. Do you understand that, Mars? You are nervous for this, right? You do not want Kyrie to go to LA. Am I correct?
It's not ideal.
It's not ideal. Why is it not ideal? Because we have seen LeBron James and Kyrie Irving in the playoffs. It's all time. From two guards, or a forward and a guard, from two players of any magnitude. It's like Shaq and Kobe. Oh, it's gonna be a nightmare. It's gonna be a nightmare. It's going to be bad for every team in the league. And you throw in Anthony Davis, LeBron James is going to win a championship at the age of 40. Y'all ready to get into the show? Because we got a lot to talk about today.
Well, bro, I don't really...
The Miami Heat have become a non-factor. And the fact that you guys can't get Kevin Durant because of Bam Adebayo and ultimately Ben Simmons is really laughable. After all of that laughing that you did at Ben Simmons, he's trash, he's poop. It's funny how karma comes back and always rears its ugly head. I'm proud. I am proud.
I don't give a damn.
All right,
you are upset right now.
We're going to.
Thank you, Ben.
We're gonna get more into free agency talk later. I just want to address one thing because I saw it earlier in the chat. Yes, Euro is gonna be back Wednesday. He's just been super busy, so we should see Euro back on Wednesday. He's doing great. Bryce McLean, thank you for the super chat.
Euro's been scared to come on the show. I forget when, but Euro's opted out a while back. We haven't seen Euro in a while. And LeBron.
Cups of the Rose, Sing It Dub donated through the super chat.
Dub, can you allude to something about where Euro's been? You have a lot of information there.
You said what?
Can you allude to what Euro's been thinking?
I don't know what the hell he's been thinking. He's his own man, bro. I haven't seen him talk. I haven't.
So the only person that you can figure out is James Harden.
Oh my God, Shaq! It's like you don't.
I hated your connection. Let's move on.
No,
okay,
bro.
Sorry.
It's like
I hated your connection.
I haven't had a conversation with him. I haven't been keeping tabs on what he's been doing. I just haven't been knowing what's going on. I haven't seen any of his comments, so I can't allude to anything when there's nothing for me to base.
Off of your knowledge, you would just need to see one-liner from Euro, and you would know why he hasn't been here. I'm just letting you know.
You talking about James Harden, bro?
That was
the
nasty.
Whole season. The whole season they looked terrible with each other. They looked like they didn't even want to be with each other. You seen the clips? He fucking slapped CP3's hand. There's more things that goes into that. But I digress.
Yeah,
I digress.
Because CP3,
You're right.
not because of James Harden.
I digress, Shaq.
Cups of the Rose, Sing It Dub donated through the super chat said Dub and Mars are greater than Kane and The Undertaker. Let's talk.
That is so.
That's so fire.
Let's talk basketball.
That's so fire.
Mars, did you watch WWE?
No, but I know who The Undertaker is.
Do you know who Kane is?
No idea.
Their nickname is the Brothers of Destruction.
Yeah, just Google best Kane and Undertaker moments, and you will see it automatically. That's fire. I like that.
Tay Not Social donated through the super chat said, "Love this channel, always entertaining. Appreciate you, Tay." Let's talk basketball. Super chat. What duo would you rather start your franchise with, LeBron and Hakeem or Steph and Shaq?
LeBron and Hakeem.
What? I'm sorry. What was the question?
What duo would you rather start your franchise with, LeBron and Hakeem or Steph and Shaq?
I'm going Steph and Shaq for. I like the inside-outside play. I just like it when Steph's three isn't falling. You can dump it down to Shaq. He's the most dominant big man of all time. You got the best shooter of all time. I think you win a lot more games, and you're able to game plan a lot easier with LeBron throughout his career. And I know we have a versus between the Miami the Miami, the Lakers and Cavs, Bron, coming up in the show. So I don't want to get too into that, but it depends on what LeBron we're getting. Miami LeBron, I can rock with that, him and Hakeem, but I got to go Steph and Shaq. I got to.
I'm gonna go with LeBron and Hakeem. Why not? I like the defense they both provide. They both can score at high levels. I mean,
wait. What did you just say? You said you like the defense that they provide.
Like better than Steph and like when I'm comparing it to Steph and Shaq, the defense is exponentially better than those two.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Based off of the pieces that would be around them. Okay, I can agree with that.
Yeah. So it's like I could see how they could be more of a dangerous two-way threat. Well,
I don't think they're more dangerous. That's the problem. I think the offense of Shaq and Steph it has LeBron and Hakeem kind of in a headlock.
We'll see. I mean, listen, there's no right or wrong answer. I like Steph and Shaq, bro. That shit's crazy. So I mean, there's no right or wrong answer. I'll stick with LeBron and Hakeem though.
It's just tough because we don't know the rest of the team, so it's kind of hard to
exactly
guess the pieces around
but
them.
If I see the way that LeBron was playing with AD, and then I'm getting a better version of LeBron and a way better version of Hakeem, AD, is like I could see how that could be a crazy dominant duo. But Steph and Shaq too is like the inside and outside is like.
So with KD and MJ versus Steph and LeBron, who you taking?
KD and MJ and Steph and LeBron?
Yeah.
Bro, that shit's hard too. I'll probably stick with KD and MJ. 5-on-5, right?
Yeah, we can take it. We can. Yeah, it's 5-on-5, but we can take it even. We can throw Shaq and Hakeem in there. MJ, damn. KD, Hakeem.
Who has Shaq?
LeBron, Steph, and Shaq. Mars, who you taking?
That's tough.
This is just based off of preference at this point because I gotta go Steph, LeBron, and Shaq because now I'm just getting a super Draymond with LeBron. He's gonna do everything Draymond's doing to the umpteenth power.
Yeah, I'll probably take Steph, LeBron, and Shaq. It's close.
It's going to game 7, and either side can lose.
Mars's God donated through the super chat. Said Mars, Shaq, JD, and Dub are greater than Pascal, Draymond, Damo, and Redick. Mars's God.
Appreciate you, brother.
East side.
That's a fact.
East.
Didn't Draymond do something crazy this week with Jaylen Brown?
Oh, I hated that. You talking about the comments? You talking about the comments?
He took his heart or something.
Yeah.
He took Jaylen Brown's heart. Draymond did that, right?
He said that the Warriors took their heart after Jaylen Brown saying, "Oh yeah, we're not afraid of the Warriors," when nobody asked him that question. And then that's when he said that was the moment where he was like, "Oh yeah, we got those guys. We in their heads, and we're gonna win this championship." Just off of that alone, he alluded to them winning the championship based off of that little remark.
Yo, listen to me, Draymond. I love Draymond as a player. Love the career that he's had. I predicted that Draymond was going to be like this back when he was at Michigan State. It was one of those hot takes that I had when I was back in junior college. I was just watching the game with Draymond. I think it was actually Michigan versus Michigan State, and I was like, that guy's going to be something in the league. I didn't think it was going to come to fruition like this, and I didn't think it would come with the media baggage that it does come with. But here we are. And I'm alluding to Draymond calling Kendrick Perkins a coon. This, to me, was the most random, inappropriate, I'm just talking to talk moment I've seen in a while. For many of reasons. And Richard Jefferson said it perfectly when he brought up, Draymond, you're working for Colin Cowherd. Like, when I go to the volume page, Colin's in the middle. You're off to the side. I don't even know why you agreed to that. You're Draymond Green, but okay, whatever, boom, we're here. and you're calling somebody else a coon. That was really weird to me. In that word, so he's a coon. Why? I'm trying to figure out why Kendrick Perkins is a coon, because he works for ESPN and wears nice suits and nice clothes, and he goes off of the doc that's provided for them. I've never seen Kendrick Perkins conform on television ever. I've seen him cuss out Draymond a few times on Twitter and delete it because he didn't want to get fired. But if that's what being a coon is, then bet. I don't know. That was a weird one for me.
That was definitely weird from Draymond. It was uncalled for. I don't think that, even though that a lot of people don't even agree with Kendrick on what he says, and some of the stuff he says is kind of crazy.
JD, can we get a Merriam-Webster definition of coon? Because I just have to know this. And still, that was very weird to me. Like, to call somebody a coon or Uncle Tom, like, even to get that off the Stephen A. Smith, why? Because you don't agree with them? Because they're talking about you all of a sudden? You've never called Kendrick Perkins a coon, but the moment that he talks about you, he's a coon? I don't get that. I've seen Kendrick Perkins slander many of players.
So the Merriam-Webster, the number
Don't
one,
say the N-word.
I'm not going to. There's two, right? Obviously, one is short for raccoon. The second one said that the offensive term is used as an insulting and contemptuous term for a black person. If you did not know that. No.
I always thought coon was a sellout. That's what I always thought it meant.
That's kind of the slang. That's kind of the
context it gets put in. Like,
yeah. And Draymond, they're saying that he apologized. But this is what happens, man. The summers, it gets dry out here. There's no basketball going on. It's nothing to talk about. And
okay, so
welcome to the new media.
So Warnock said, look it up on Urban Dictionary. So do you want this definition?
Sure.
Nasty. A black guy who worships white women or white girls and does not like his own race. A black guy who doesn't / barely claims being black.
I don't think Kendrick Perkins is either of those. And I think somebody said in the comments that KD referred to Kendrick Perkins as a sellout. Now that's much different, because the context that KD used that in was, you used to be a basketball player, and now you got on the other side of the fence, and you're kind of just blowing up whatever that we talked about in private, or things that you know about me in private. Like, that's different, and that's valid for KD to say that if that's how he feels. But sellout and coon are two very different things.
This is the one he wanted me to read. Basically, a sellout in the African American community, or better definition, when you of the race you're talking down upon.
I hate when that gets brought up in the NBA world, when 95% of the league is black, or 90, or whatever the demographic is. Who is he supposed to talk about? Only the white guys?
Nah, that shit was weird, man. That shit was weird from Draymond. But he apologized, right?
Yeah, he did. Yeah. He said he made a bad choice of words or whatever.
Okay, good. I mean, he knows.
That's your guy.
He knows his mistakes.
Just because I like him as a player, don't mean I have to condone everything he does.
Marge, you like new media?
It's cool. I guess I prefer it to old media, but old media is more entertaining.
So what is new media? I know we get on this every show, but just your definition, the Mars dictionary.
Oh, well, I never knew it was a thing. I'm just going based off what Draymond said, and he said the difference was new media provides more insight to the game, and it's not just grasping for hot takes and saying stuff with no basis. And accountability seems to be a big thing, and not going back on your words. Those are like pillars of
I think that's weird, because they're entitled to their own opinion. But that's just me. We don't have to get on new media and old media. I'm still getting hate.
I just took new media and old media as like guys who are actively playing can build up their own platform without having to go on anyone else's stuff, and like they can speak from their account without being filtered or whatever. Like, that's how I took it as. And then old media was just like, you have to be on a specific show that airs on television, you know?
Old media is more like, growing up seeing First Take and all the other shows I used to watch. Guys would more lean on Stephen Curry when we was talking about Stephen Curry and how him struggling in the finals. It's more like, oh, he don't have a killer will to do it. He doesn't have it. He doesn't have the clutch factor. He's not really like that. He doesn't have the will to win. And then Draymond, him explaining on some of the reasons why Stephen Curry was struggling was mainly because of his physique, his strength, his ability to, Shaq. I'm not agreeing with it. I'm just using that as an example. That's the only one in my mind.
So he's breaking down.
Instead of him blaming it on, oh, Steph ain't clutch, he doesn't have that will to win. He's like, nah, there was things in Steph's game where it's like that's more of the reason of him struggling. Besides him just, oh, I'm just not clutch, or I'm not ready to win, or I don't have the will to win. You know what I mean? I know you don't agree.
No, I know what new media is alluding to, but honest to God, the only person I've seen Mars come up here and use stats and in eye test, well, not eye test, but stats and different metrics to say why he believes in a certain thing. And I actually believe in that. That's been more productive to my NBA knowledge than anything I've said, anything I've seen JJ Redick say or heard JJ Redick say or Draymond combined. I've learned more from Mars than any clip that I've seen online. Besides,
we know this. We've already talked about this. We're not talking about this again.
Tell Dell to come in because this is for Dell. Dell's a JJ fan. Me, I'm not. Mars, I don't think he is. Dell's a JJ fan. Yeah, Mars is the Draymond guy. So you got to save that smoke for Dell.
They already talked about this. This has been
on
discussed.
The show.
Yes, this has been discussed already.
Oh, okay.
Already been discussed. Eastside sent to super chat, said Chris Haynes reported Lakers and Nets already in active talks deals involving Russ and Kyrie. We talked about that earlier. Wayne Go Crazy sent to super chat. The eluding man is fire. He said, Cam Cobain, cut, bench, start. That's a fire way to put it. Shannon Sharp, Chris Broussard, and JJ Redick as analysts.
I'm starting Shannon. I like Chris too. I guess it's all about what you want. I'm a bench Chris and I'm a cut JJ based off of not listening to enough of JJ's podcast, only just hot takes on the internet.
Shaq.
That somehow aren't hot takes. Yes.
Check your phone really quick. All right, we're going to get into a versus. We're gonna get into a versus. Like Shaq alluded to. Word of the day.
Is the word of the day.
Word of the day is alluded. Yeah, word of the day is alluded.
No. Before that, because we've already been like, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes in. It's crazy not having my setup because I can't see anything except the laptop. But this whole Miles Bridges thing, and I wanted to sweep it under the rug until we got more information, because I was the same with Tory Lanez and his situation with Meg Thee Stallion. We can wait to talk about this if you guys want to, or Dub, I don't know if you have something interesting to say.
Get it off now.
I'll get it off now. I've known a few people that's been through situations like that both as the receiver and the giver. The people that definitely was doing that, they're no longer a part of my lives. I don't fuck with that shit. When you see pictures like that, bro, see shit like that, bro, I don't give a damn. There's no excuse to, as a man, to put your hands on a woman. I don't like that. I don't fuck with that shit. That shit really pisses me off. So me seeing all of that, those photos and everything like that, I mean, that's enough for me, bro. There ain't no excuse or nothing like that. Like, there's no reason for you to be putting your hands on a female. We men out here, and that's not what men should be doing. And that's just my own personal opinion.
I think, and that goes both ways. But that, based off of the photos and not knowing anything else, that just looks like anger. And I don't know, man. That's tough. Just seeing that at face value, that's very bad. And with the Hornets retracting their offer to him, that furthermore lets me know that there's some truth to it. Because I don't think the NBA really plays about stuff like that. Like in the NFL, you can get away with some nastiness based off of the nature of the sport, and that's just how they give it up over there. But the NBA is pretty good on bringing the hammer down on guys and stuff like this. And
trust me, listen, I know, I've been put in a couple of positions where I debated it in my mind, but that's where your character is shown, bro, of who you really is. And we're all of us as men, we're all gonna come across some moments like that where, should I really do this? Yes or no? And the
Of course.
majority, every single time, it has to be a no because we cannot, as men, be reacting to our emotions.
And it's a laughable no. It's like
all of that,
yo,
all you doing that is just all pure raw emotions, and that's nothing to, as men, that we should be basing all of our actions on. It should always be logically, and that's never the logical thing to do at all. It's never the right thing to do at all.
And trying to victimize the victim with, or victimize. Basically, what I'm trying to get at is saying that she stuck around. Yo, like, do you know, like, it's a very intricate situation, because if she says something that's basically her family's generation or her sons that's missing out on millions of dollars of being set up for the rest of their life. So that, and she alluded to that in the post, saying, I've tried to basically run with it and be like, nah, like, no, I'm trying to hold it down. But it's only so much you can take. And this dude out here rapping, listen to me, man. It's cool to rap, man. Listen, the writing was on the wall. I'm off Miles Bridges. I was a fan of him. But it's just like, yo, what are you doing, bro? Like, that's mental. Like, come on, bro. That's too far. That's too much. You don't do stuff like that to anybody. I've never even seen dudes get beat up like that I personally know, like that, from those pictures. So I'm like, I'm sure we all have, but I haven't. None of my boys have ever came home or looking like that. So I'm like, this is next level to me. But hey, man, to each his own. You want to trick the bag off, and all those dudes that was in your corner asking you for money, I guarantee you he didn't get one text that morning from any of them. That's how the game goes.
That's for sure. That's why you gotta.
That's how the game goes.
That's tough. You also got to be mindful of who you surround yourself around. I don't know his own inner circles, so I'm not going to say that in his particular situation. But for me, and I think what everybody should do, is to understand who you with, understand who you're around. And the more you surround yourself with negative people, bro, the more you're going to be influenced by that negativity, which is why it's not peer pressure. It's influence. It's a difference. And the more you surround yourself in a negative environment, the more you will succumb to that, which is always best to put yourself in positive situations, positive crowds, and just good people in general, because that definitely has an influence over your life.
Yeah, man. And like you said, we've all been affected by, I'm sure everybody up here knows somebody that was an abuser and knows somebody that was getting abused. And it's a very difficult, touchy situation. But I mean, it's just like, should he even be allowed back in the league? Like, I believe in second chances, but God damn.
I believe in second chances as well, but in this situation, I think you bounce him out, he never comes back to the NBA, and now you just have to go figure out life and, try and become a better person. But like, you're out of this. This is done. You messed up. You get this taken away from you. You can go become a better person over time, but not here.
I don't know, because he's such a good of a player. I don't know if we ever seen a player of this caliber outside of Allen Iverson. I don't think he was accused of domestic violence. He might have been. I'm trying to remember. He might have been, but I'm not sure. But this is, Miles, you had oh my God. I don't know how you bounce back. I don't know how people accept you back into the league.
Yeah. All right. We can now welcome on the guest. Yo, are you able to flip your camera at all? You're like sideways.
You guys can't see me?
No, we can see you. It's just, there you go. Hopefully that works.
Oh my God, it's Jason Tatum.
Is Jason Tatum's twin?
You watch the TikToks?
Yes,
bro, I fucking love your TikToks, bro.
I appreciate that.
Nah, no problem. Keep up the good work, bro.
Thank you.
They told me that you wasn't gonna be able to show, and I got a little bit upset. You're one of my favorite TikTokers out right now. I just want to let you know that.
Oh my God.
I appreciate that.
I got you, brother.
BlankBoy in the house.
This is crazy. Chat, if you don't know who BlankBoy is, BlankBoy39,
there we
right?
Go.
32? Did I get the number right?
39, I think the number is. I'm not even sure myself.
Because I think you're let me check really quick. I'm not going to screw this up, chat, because I want you guys, if you're not following, go hit it. Oh, BlankBoy39.
Give us a breakdown of BlankBoy's content.
BlankBoy39. Go make sure you follow him on TikTok right now. Amazing content. It kind of straddles the line of NBA takes with, a little comedic value, or not a little, a lot of comedic value. A lot of comedic value. It's incredible. So we appreciate you coming on today.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's funny, the content thing, because when I was first making TikToks, a lot of people actually didn't like me because what you said with the satire, like, if you don't follow my content, it could be hard to like understand where I'm joking and where I'm dead ass serious. And a lot of people couldn't get that at first, but people grew on me.
They now figuring out you're not dead ass every time you say something.
Yeah, not everything I say. Like now people can kind of decipher what's a joke or not, and it's better that way.
Facts. And where you from?
New York.
New York? What part?
Brooklyn.
Dell's from Brooklyn, right?
How far is Brooklyn from Trenton?
I don't even know where that is, so I couldn't tell you.
I'm like,
did I say the city name right?
You did say the city name right. I'm from Jersey. I'm right in Trenton.
Oh, yeah, you close then.
Yeah, it's like 50 minutes away. You play ball?
Oh my God, no. What is this turning into?
Don't play ball?
No.
Nah, listen, bro.
You never play basketball?
Soccer.
Oh, damn. Look, we
are you well versed in soccer?
That's pretty random, right?
Hold on, BlankBoy. So you know your soccer really well?
Yeah, I could easily make an account about soccer too.
Oh, okay, Mars. There you go. We're waiting for players.
What's your team, Mars?
Football.
Arsenal.
Same here. That's funny.
I like this guy.
You guys kind of look alike too.
Holy shit!
I didn't see the resemblance. But
okay, well,
he likes Arsenal, so that's cool.
I don't know. You guys could easily pull off being brothers, but
yo, BlankBoy, who's your favorite NBA team?
Knicks.
That's tough.
Okay, that's fair.
It is tough, isn't it?
Very tough.
And your favorite player?
Tatum.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Is it because he looks like you, or you really like his game?
Yeah, I think I saw him and I was like, I gotta support my twin in the NBA, so there was no other way around it. But that boy went in the finals and averaged like 5 points, so it was kind of rough being a Tatum fan at that time.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's rough being a Knicks fan too with this free agency.
You a LeBron or Curry guy?
LeBron. LeBron's the GOAT.
You know, be both. Like, why can't you just like both of them? Why are you making me choose between LeBron and Curry? That doesn't make sense.
Who, me?
But why are you a LeBron or Curry guy? Like, you can't
because
just like both
I've never seen a LeBron fan be a Curry fan at the same time.
Look at Shaq. Of LeBron and a fan of Steph.
No. The majority. Shaq last year. I remember Shaq last year was hating on the Steph train like heavy. He was what do you call it? The conductor of the train. Giving Steph all the hate he possibly could, and he's a LeBron guy. So
yeah, that's because Steph got 3 rings on LeBron.
Praise.
That's why.
No, Steph didn't. KD actually helped manufacture that whole thing.
That's cool. Steph
and now you're scared
has 3 rings against
about
LeBron.
to retire. Listen, if Kyrie goes to LA, you're never winning another ring.
Okay. We got 4. I'm happy.
Same as LeBron.
I'm never gonna say no to more, but I'm not gonna complain about.
Wait, Mars. Can you tell me, is it harder to win 4 rings with the same team or with different teams?
It depends on the situation.
No, of course it does. Okay.
I mean, I'm not just gonna give you a blanket answer and then just get taken out of context and go on TikTok again.
No. It's not to be taken out of context.
There we go, Mars. There we go, Mars.
I don't edit the video. I'm just
I'm gonna start prefacing everything I say. Make sure nothing gets taken out of context.
It'll still get edited
Player's
out.
Choice TikTok's comment section be on your ass, Mars.
I be in there. I be reading everything. Everything I say, apparently. I haven't had one good take in my life, apparently.
They don't like you.
They don't like anyone. They don't like anyone. They hate everyone.
I haven't had a good take. Every time I make a good take,
they just refer to him as white
hoodie guy. Hoodie guy had a good take for once.
Hoodie guy is crazy.
The guy with the British accent.
Mr. Krabs.
Apparently, I shouldn't talk about basketball because of
Christ.
Sorry, Jay. You got to say something.
I apologize,
Mr. Krabs.
I apologize.
Thank you for the super chat. I'm not reading that though. Okay, we can finally get in. Blank, you just joined. Time we're about to get into this versus with LeBron versus LeBron. Cavs Bron, Heat Bron versus Lakers Bron. But really quick, are there any updates on the Pika situation?
No, what you guys saw last was last of it.
What happened?
Yeah, fair enough.
Bro, the way people want me to respond so bad, well, I'm not gonna do it.
Bro, it is pure entertainment, so I'm here for it. I
Yeah.
appreciate it. All right.
Listen, you did your job, bro. I will clap. You did your job, bro. You did amazing with that. So you ain't gotta do nothing more.
All right, we got.
Dub, what the hell is going on?
Dub, you're a real fanboy right now. I'm not gonna.
No,
lie.
I am. I am.
Crazy.
And I'll say I am. I don't give a fuck. Fuck it. Fuck it. I don't give a
It's
damn.
cute. It's cute.
Fuck it.
Oh,
Had NBA players on the show and there was no fanboying, but
Not at all,
Eric
bro.
Pasco. What? Eric Pasco? You got nothing on me. It's
Clearly.
me.
Okay. Might be the best guest on Player's Choice at Shaq's side.
I don't know how I feel about that. We got to get into some of these takes.
All right, let's get into this. We got LeBron, Cavs, Heat Bron, Lakers Bron versus. We're going to go in order: Shaq, Dub, Mars, Blank. I'll give you guys the order when we go through the first round, and then second round. Just remember who you follow. Starting with Shaq, dominance.
I'm gonna go Miami LeBron.
Oh, it's not a star bench cut. Oh, okay.
No, this is a versus. Dub.
Miami.
Mars.
Miami.
Blank.
Cavs.
Carrying the team.
Cavs.
All right, Cavs.
Cavs.
LeBron's IQ level.
How do you even measure that?
No idea.
I'm gonna say Heat just cause. Oh wait, I'll say Lakers just cause he was older.
Why are you even going right now?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna say Lakers because he's older as well.
Go ahead, Mark.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Lakers as well.
Lakers for the same reason.
Unselfishness.
I'm gonna say Cavs.
Heat.
Miami.
Okay, so explain this to me. Whoever wants to explain it.
I chose Miami because with D-Wade and Bosh and him having to share the court with two other guys that were the guy on their team. So with that, I guess you could say the same thing with the Cavs with Kevin Love and Kyrie, right? But
I mean, I don't include those years into that. I just feel like when he teamed up with the super team, I want to know whose numbers went down and whose numbers went up in each statistical category from where they were at before LeBron got there. And then I want to go back to the Cavs where he literally got killed for being unselfish. So whoever wants to explain to me how the Miami stint was his most unselfish stint.
When did he get killed for being unselfish?
He was passing up. Dub, I swear to God, if you repeat that.
You talking about when in the finals when he was
when he passed it to Kyle Korver, I guess, and he got killed by Skip Bayless. I mean, anything Skip Bayless says against LeBron, I'm not going to.
Just basing it off a couple games in the playoffs.
I mean, I watched him pass out to Danny Green on the Lakers.
So even still. So tell me how he was more unselfish when he got with two other superstars and their numbers went down.
He was willing to take a pay cut to join the Heat. I think that's pretty unselfish.
Yeah, to win championships.
Yeah, that's unselfish. That's what James Harden just did. Now,
whose numbers went down to? So on the basketball court, whose numbers went down and whose numbers went up?
So it's just got to be a number.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
I don't know.
How do you How do you apply that to the other two?
Went down.
So how do you apply that to the other two situations? How do you apply that to the Cavs situations where he didn't even have the opportunity to take pay cuts? I think anywhere that he went to win a championship, he was going to take pay cuts.
But you can also make that point to what you're saying with the Heat about the numbers going down, because that's essentially a false equivalency, because you're saying, oh, D Wade's numbers went down, so LeBron had to be more selfish. But you could also point to the fact that D Wade was just getting worse as a player, so his numbers were always going to go down.
I don't think D Wade got worse as a player. I just think that's what it looks like, because LeBron was just out there doing what LeBron does.
The first year to the last year were very different.
When LeBron was there, to the last year, year 4, he got worse year by year.
The only way I believe this take is if Mars or Dub, somebody can look up the amount of field goals that he took, and then that's when I'll concede this.
Well,
I know for a fact in the 2014 finals, he had a couple finals games where he was having like 7 points and like 14
points. He was bad.
Terrible.
He was bad in the 2014. His second year, he was good. The following year, he was still pretty good, but not like what he used to be. 2014 is when he really it was bad for D Wade.
The first year he was 18 shots. The last year he was 14 shots.
14 shots is enough to get more than 7 points if you're still.
No, for sure. I just feel like as every single year that LeBron went on, he was more aggressive. Literally. There may be a year where he took a step back, but literally every single year from when he came into the league, he got more and more and more aggressive, even now to where LA is. Where he is at in LA right now, he's probably the most selfish he's ever been in his career.
You think so? With AD in the bubble?
I don't really count. I mean, I'm pretty sure. No, he was giving it up to AD in the bubble for sure.
Yeah,
he was giving it up to AD in the bubble.
I don't think it was still ever had it. Go ahead.
Yeah, go on.
Okay. Has LeBron ever had a teammate that was scoring with him as much in the playoffs as AD was? Maybe Kyrie, right? But besides
Kyrie,
that,
he was giving the ball up to Kyrie as well.
I feel like that's a two-headed monster versus super teams where you had two other superstars. It was just him and AD, so he didn't really have a choice.
That's fair. That's true.
He didn't have to share as much food. But with the Cavs, I feel like he was trying to get to know the lay of the land in the league. And I feel like he was deemed a passer from the moment that he came in the league. That's why I feel like that was his most unselfish. He became a better passer, though, as the years went on. But he was a more willing passer, I think, in the Cavs years.
I think his first time truly adjusting to playing with guys like Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade and their caliber, trying to figure out a role for every single body to be the best version of themselves and try his best not to take away from anybody's game. I think that's part of him being unselfish as well.
Y'all kind of sold me on the Miami, but I'm still going Cavs.
You can have. I mean, it's something that really you can't.
Yeah,
I don't think LeBron's ever been selfish, so it doesn't make a difference for me.
All right, Shaq. Overall, offensive game.
It would have to be Miami. No, I'm gonna go LA. I'm gonna go Miami. I'm gonna go Miami.
Go Cavs.
How about the Cavs?
Lakers.
Overall defensive game.
It would have.
You talking about the Lakers after this season that he just had?
It was an offensive game, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think LeBron right now is as polished as
the best as he's ever been.
He's ever been.
I just can't get over that almost 40 clip that Miami season from 3. And I feel like he was more polished, I guess, than he is now. I feel like he's like old head polished now. I feel like he was more technical in Miami. He had better pieces around him though.
I don't think he was as technical as he is now. I think he was
He's
way
not
more
technical
dominant.
now. Now he's just, I'm an old head. I know what I'm doing. I can get to the spots. Versus in Miami, it was literally, I know everything that's going on out here.
I don't.
In the bubble, I'm better than everybody else. Right now, this past year, I'm still better than everybody else.
I don't think so. I think Miami.
None of you are a better basketball player than me.
I think
that's
Miami,
what's going on right now.
I think in Miami, he was fixing up and cleaning up his shooting from all 3 levels and everything from the mid-range and 3 and all of that. But I still think there was more ways for him to go. I think on the Cavs is where he truly mastered it and truly mastered.
So for you, why is Cleveland over LA offensively?
No, that's why I asked you for the season he just had, because the season he just had, I think, is one of the best offensive seasons he's ever had in his career.
Okay.
No,
But when we
anybody's
talk
ever
about
had in their career.
okay, Shaq.
not wrong.
And then but 2020, I didn't see his offensive game that crazy. 2019 that crazy. I really think the main offensive game
What's not that crazy to you?
Scoring on all three levels. He wasn't doing that consistently a lot in 2019 or 2020.
Can you name the three levels? Inside, mid, 3-point?
Inside.
You got to add 4 levels because LeBron be shooting logo threes now.
If you want to do 4 levels, it's cool.
And the free throws as well, make it 5.
Yeah.
No, don't have free throws for LeBron.
I had these debates in Clubhouse. They wanted to put 5-level score. They want to include floaters into it deep. But we're not going to get into that. I just think that this last Lakers season was best offensive season. I think the Cavs, every year he was with Kyrie, 2017, 2016, 2018, I think that was his best in his offense.
Mars, quick question. Who do you have, because I didn't know, is like a better overall basketball player between Steph and LeBron?
Right now?
No, just like
as
a basketball player.
LeBron.
Got you. Okay.
Right now, it's still LeBron.
Yeah, you lost me on that one, but that's cool.
Still got LeBron too.
You guys think LeBron's better than Jokic, so that's cool.
Did you have LeBron over Steph in 2018?
2018, yeah.
Yeah. LeBron wasn't a great defender then, and offensively he's the same player. So why is it different now?
I definitely don't think he's the same player offensively, but that's neither here nor there. But I think LeBron stopped being the best player in the world after 2018. So
that's fine. I would give you like Giannis over him, or
I think Steph every year Steph's been healthy since 2018 ended. I think he's been better than LeBron.
Has Steph ever been over you?
In 2020? Every
year Steph has been healthy. So he wasn't healthy in 2020. I think he's been better than LeBron.
So
I made sure I added that caveat so that on TikTok I wouldn't get killed. I made sure I added in that. I'm becoming wiser.
Pause, please.
But you know what I'm able to do, Mars?
What?
Leave it out.
How can you? I said I put it in the middle of the sentence. You can't leave that out.
I mean,
Listen, I don't know what editing can do nowadays.
Jay will.
I just hope that you don't
middle
do that.
part right out.
Yo, Mars, I'm just so. Have you ever had Steph over Jokic?
2019, 2021, yeah. This year, no.
Have you? Oh, so Jokic is over Steph this year, based off a regular season.
Based off, I think he's a better player than Steph.
Based off of the statistics from the regular season.
Based off how Jokic plays the game of basketball.
So what's Jokic your reasoning, is the best player in the world right now.
Him and Giannis.
Pound for pound.
Him and Giannis 1A, 1B.
And so Giannis is 1A and he's 1B.
So Jokic is not even a wait. Jokic is not even a 2. He's a 1A, 1B. They're that damn close to each other.
Yes.
Nah, bro. I think
I like Jokic. I think you guys. I'm not gonna argue with that take.
I like Jokic too, but I kind of feel as if Jokic and what he did this season and floor raising his team and everything was great. But I mean, where did you rank Russell Westbrook in 2017?
Top 5.
Top 5?
Probably. LeBron, KD, Steph.
As long as we're consistent.
LeBron, KD, I'm trying to think of names, relax. LeBron, KD, Steph, Kawhi. And then you got Harden and Russ would be fighting for 5th.
AD?
2017, nah. 2018, yeah.
But this is clearly based off of skill on the court, like with the basketball, no stats.
I mean, I haven't said a stat.
Okay, so that's what so basketball player,
yes,
Jokic,
playing the game of basketball. Jokic and Giannis are the 2 best players in the world. Yes.
So Jokic and Giannis are better than LeBron James at playing basketball.
As of today, yes.
And that's based off of LeBron not going to the playoffs, which we have to bring stats in.
I mean, I never said that.
No, because if he had a better team, if Anthony Davis was playing and Russell, if they were figuring it out, and let's say they were
they made the playoffs last year, and I don't think LeBron was better than them.
I'm just asking the question because I'm trying to go. I'm just trying to figure out. So what makes them better players than LeBron James?
Okay, Giannis, the clear argument would be defense. He's a top 5 defender in the league. That would be his argument. The Jokic argument is I think Jokic now is a better offensive player than LeBron James is. Me personally. If you guys disagree, that's cool. But for me,
based off of what?
Based off the fact that I think he's the best passer in the NBA, probably the most efficient scorer we have in the NBA. Great offensive rebounder, not ball dominant. I think Jokic is the best offensive player in the NBA. Him and Steph, interchangeable. I think LeBron is like 4th or 5th in that category. And LeBron's not a great defender at this point. So
you think
doesn't make up for the gap.
You think that Jokic is a better passer than LeBron James?
Yep.
I guess the thing for maybe you guys know because you're always here with them. I guess the thing for me is that I'm confused of is where can you tell the difference between him offensively that he's fallen off in any way, shape, or form? Like what exactly are you looking at? You're like, yeah, that pass isn't as crisp as he was hitting it in 2018. Like,
I think LeBron's still just as good of a passer as he was. That's not changed for me. I think
so. Why is Jokic a better passer than LeBron?
Because I think Jokic is a top 3 passer of all time.
Jokic is a crazy passer. I'm not even mad at that.
You got Magic. Magic's probably the only guy I'd say is a better passer than Jokic.
Based off of what? No.
Based off how many passes
wait. No. Based off of what? Because all of this passing shit, and we haven't seen him do anything in the playoffs.
I'm not gonna lie.
Why does all of this passing matter? When you hold on, wait. I would love to. What is so bet? Wow.
Wait. I need to ask this. I need to know.
Wow.
I need to know why he's on this crazy stratosphere because when I watch Jokic play, he works a lot in the post, looking there, scanning the floor, making the open pass, seeing guys moving around the court and hitting them. Sometimes he'll run a pick and roll, he'll catch the ball and just swing it immediately. It's like a little touch pass.
So what makes Jokic a better passer than LeBron James?
Hold up, Shaq. And then I see sometimes, and then, when he just throwing that shit down the court, one of the best people to ever do. I'll give him that. I see LeBron James. He's able to do shit like that, and he could do more. He could do more with the ball in his hands and create for other guys. He could just do more passes with the ball. So
he can do more with the ball in his hands in terms of dribbling, but that's not passing the ball.
Dribbling.
So then, so you decipher the passes.
How is he better? Because LeBron could do everything that he can do, and he could do more. So
Jokic finds a lot more layup passes than LeBron does. And that's a fact. He does.
I think Draymond Green does as well. I think Draymond Green does as well. So let's keep going. What else?
But couldn't you also credit that with the way just the Denver Nuggets offenses ran with Jokic in the middle of the court and them running around?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, because you build an offense based off your best players' talents. That's what you do. The same way the formula for LeBron is kicking out for shooters. The formula for Jokic is finding those cutters. The same way they used to run back in like the olden days, like back in like the 70s and 80s when people couldn't dribble. That's how they had to do it because you just had a big man, Bill Walton. He was the best comparison, I guess. So he finds cutters over and over. And that's what he used to do.
You could say that Jokic finds more open layups. Can I just rebuttal that with, LeBron finds more open shooters when he's driving to the basket. And then
open layups are more valuable than open threes.
Oh my God.
So then why the hell has he not even made Mars?
Because Jokic, because the last time the team was healthy in the playoffs, he made the conference finals.
What year was that?
2020.
And what
when Jamal Murray was going crazy,
wait. What was that?
Jamal Murray went crazy in the first round, and then in the second round, Jokic was clearly the best player on the team.
What is that year coin? What is that year coin?
It's the bubble year.
Okay, exactly. So outside of the bubble year where we were all having fun.
That's the last time this team was healthy. What do you want me to do?
Okay. All right, I'm sorry. Okay. My bad.
I can't just give him Jamal Murray. I don't see like they were hurt.
So if they were healthy this year, they were about to be the Golden State Warriors?
I never said that. I don't think they play us in the first round because they're not a 6 seed. Like if that's
what
how we're
seed
gonna
are
do
they?
it.
No, let's do it.
I predict the Denver
So now
Nuggets
Jamal Murray's
this year
Mr.
coming up. I
Consistent, and we
predict the
can just
Denver
depend
Nuggets
on
to be a
Jamal
top
Murray
3
for
seed.
anything. So based off of the bubble year, Jamal Murray's just gonna. Okay, I think we all got high off the bubble year.
I said the
and some of
last
us are
time
still
we
high.
saw Denver healthy, they were in the conference finals. So to say Jokic has done nothing in the playoffs is disingenuous because his team's been hurt the last 2 years.
Bet.
I want to ask though. I thought you were agreements with me. You don't think that the Denver Nuggets could win a chip?
I don't.
And why? Why not?
Because A, Jamal Murray and MPJ isn't getting it done, and B, the only question mark I have with Jokic is his defense. Nothing to do with his offensive game, which is what we've been talking about.
So based off of passing, he gets more high percentage buckets for his team with 2s.
Yep.
Okay. And what seed were they again this year? What seed were they?
6th seed.
That's not bad in the West.
So this is why I say, Mars, what you're doing is you're looking at the production, and then you're seeing that Jokic is probably doing more of the passing thing, what you're saying with the open lanes, because all I'm hearing is he's doing it more. When
I'm just watching Jokic pass, and there's not a pass he can't make.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying there's not a pass
can't make them.
that LeBron could do those.
I can see it.
And I think Jokic makes those passes more consistently. And
there we go. There you go. You said more consistently. When you're on a team, you're all alone. There's nobody else. They have no choice but to use you more, which is why it's happening.
No, I'm not talking about what you're doing more. I'm talking about how many times the pass is there. If you like,
so LeBron doesn't pass consistently.
When I say someone does something more than someone else, it doesn't mean the other person doesn't do it.
Bro, but he does it crazy consistently. So I don't understand.
Yes, he does, and someone can still do it more consistently.
So Mars, is it
what's the bar?
1B?
What rated 1?
I think LeBron is the second or third best passer in the NBA. Him or Luka
would be second. So now all of a sudden these young guys just come in, the new NBA, and everybody's just better than LeBron. See, this is where I start to understand the MJ guys. This is where I start to understand the MJ guys. I knew this was going to happen with Brown, but I didn't think it would happen so fast. So new guys come into the league with a faster pace NBA. They get to make this pass more consistently, of course, because the game is sped up.
I love that phrase.
Yeah. So the game is sped up, and all of a sudden their stats are more valid than LeBron's because eye test wise, every time somebody's cutting to the basket, LeBron can make that pass. I've seen LeBron go behind the back between two dudes' legs. This is getting really nasty. He passed it between. This is getting nasty. But I mean, Jokic, I don't know. I don't know what you see. I mean, I guess I like it.
I think LeBron's like the second or third best passer in the NBA. I think, like I said, he was trash.
Another thing too.
Could he be first?
No, Jokic is clear number 1.
Another thing too is you mentioned this. The fact that LeBron's a better ball handler, I think that also enables him to be a better passer because it makes him a better
playmaker for sure. That's why I don't think Jokic is the best playmaker in the NBA. And that's because he's not an elite ball handler. And that's just due to the virtue of his position. We're talking about passing the ball.
Well, who the hell cares just about passing the ball, though?
I said he's the best passer in the NBA. I don't know what you want to.
That's one of your main reasons. That's one of your main reasons of bigging him up to the top 2.
I said I think
keep
he's the
going.
best offensive
Name
player
the
in
top
the NBA.
3. Okay, name the top 5 reasons why he's the best passer in the NBA.
He can make every pass there is. He has probably the best vision in the NBA. He doesn't miss many high leverage passes at all. Outlet passes, might be the best outlet passer of all time. Off ball passes, touch passes, swing passes. There's not a pass that Jokic can't make. And due to the fact that he's 7 feet, he just sees more of the court than anyone else does. So
what the hell is an off-ball pass?
So basically, if say whoever Monte Morris is running the possession, and then Jokic sets a screen for someone off the ball, but then he finds himself open, similar to a touch pass basically, and then the defenders close out to him, and he's just finding an open guy. The possession wasn't run for him to become a passer, but he sees a better pass, so it's an off-ball pass. I don't know if that's actually a term, but that's why I call it.
Tell me something. I know that.
So you said vision.
It might not actually be a thing, but to me, it's.
Wait, hold up. You said vision, and I'm stuck on that because all these guys, I can't even know how to even determine who has better vision because LeBron, Luka, Jokic, bro, they all got crazy vision, bro. So I don't.
The way I judge vision is based on how many. This is if I'm breaking down players because I have a lot of free time. So I'll just watch film of guys. And then if I see, in this situation, in the first quarter of this random game against the Timberwolves, LeBron missed a high leverage layup pass towards Malik Monk cut into the rim. He didn't see it, or he just didn't think to pass it. But if I see Jokic in a similar situation make that pass, I'm like, okay, Jokic didn't miss that pass. LeBron did miss that pass. To me, that's going to be holding your vision. Whether or not LeBron just didn't choose to make that pass, I can't tell what he saw. But that's how I'm going to judge the players based on
Wait, you're basing this off of one instance?
No, that was the example.
Oh, okay.
No,
I'm just.
Okay, it was a hypothetical of a game that may or may not.
Okay, I'm sorry because you understood. Okay, based off of LeBron, why is Jokic a better passer than LeBron? Let's start there. Not the rest of the league, just this alone. LeBron James versus Jokic. Why is Jokic? No. Compared to LeBron, and I want to hear that extensive hypothetical you just gave us. Every single reason why.
Okay, so vision goes to Jokic by virtue of the fact that he's taller. For me,
but LeBron's more athletic.
What does that have to do with vision?
I mean, yeah, if you can tell me what that means.
Was talking about, and that's what.
So, because when LeBron jumps higher, so we can see the ball, is that what you're telling me?
There's a lot of things.
I'm just
LeBron
asking if that's what that means.
Based off of athleticism all the time. And JD, what does that mean?
No, you just said
I don't get what it has to do with vision.
He just said vision, and you said LeBron's more athletic. How does that have anything to do with vision?
So if I'm going through the lane and I jump up and I'm up in the air higher than everybody else, higher than 7 feet tall, and I'm looking around and I make a
Bro,
listen, y'all.
Those are two different
that's
things.
what you meant.
We're not about
jump passes.
Whatever way can I?
I asked. All you have to do is say yes. There was no need to raise the tones.
All right, my bad.
But LeBron has elite vision.
I thought you didn't understand. Okay.
LeBron has elite vision as well. Jokic has better vision, in my opinion. I think Jokic is more ambidextrous with his passes, right hand, left hand. LeBron is still very ambidextrous. When I say someone is more than someone else, it doesn't mean the other person is bad. I don't think that needs to be said, but clearly it's lost in translation. Because when you're comparing number 1 versus number 2 or number 3, it's not gonna be just clear cut. Like, I don't get what you guys want me to say. I don't get what you guys want me to say. Like, if I say something, you just expect it to be Jokic is a 10 and LeBron's a 5.
You want to know the problem? Because if you asked me to do this with LeBron versus Jokic, I wouldn't have an answer either. That's the problem.
No, but I've said the reason why I said I think Jokic is the best person in the NBA is the same reason I think he's better than LeBron. You're just gonna ask me to repeat the same stuff.
All right. I'm sorry. I'm just like I love Jokic. I love Jokic as a passer as well. But to say one's better than the other is kind of wild. And then throw Luka in there just for shits and giggles.
Bro, I don't give a damn, bro. Just off of versatility alone, LeBron's just better hands down.
All right, we're gonna finish.
He could do what Jokic could do and more.
I don't think he can do what Jokic can do, but that's cool.
All right.
Oh my god.
Can we please finish this versus Shaq? Overall defensive game.
Miami, maybe Cavs, but I'll go Miami.
Miami.
Playoffs.
I'm going Cavs.
Miami.
Cavs.
Fear amongst the league. We're finishing this
my
versus.
bad. I want to ask him, is it because of the 2 rings?
No, it's because I can remember vividly more bad series on the Cavs.
Okay. Go ahead, Jay.
Who did Mars pick?
Miami.
Mars,
it would have been easy. It would have been easy. But
we're not talking about bad performances. We're talking.
You said it's a playoffs. What do you want me to say?
What uniform was he wearing in his greatest playoffs, like appearances? Was it Miami?
Yes.
That's like his best playoff series were all with Miami. Not all.
Oh no, probably 2018. So Cleveland.
Like his top 5. Not finals, just all around, just like
top 5 series or top 5 playoff.
Yeah, like series, like series.
I was going off of playoff performances.
Oh, then 2012 Boston. That's Miami. It's like 2 would be from Miami, 3 from Cleveland, or the other way around.
Okay.
Fear amongst the league.
Oh, fear.
I think I honestly I'm picking the Lakers.
That's not bad, Shaq. I'll go with Cleveland because I can't forget about Toronto, bro. I just can't. That shit was bad, bro.
That was bad.
Say Cleveland.
Miami.
Takeover ability.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Cleveland based off both stints, but mainly off that second one. But I'm gonna go Cleveland.
Cleveland for sure.
Miami.
Hunger for a championship.
Huh?
Lakers.
Miami. That's why he went over there and made the super team, bro.
I think it's the Lakers. I see your point. That's a good point.
I think it's Cleveland.
See?
In the beginning?
Both. I mean, he went back to just win one for his hometown. But I don't know how I'm meant to answer that question.
I'll go with Miami.
All right.
I chose LA just because he's 2 away from MJ right now. So I think right now he senses it and it's so close, and he's like, damn, if I can just get Kyrie or somebody else over here.
What's up, sexy?
Okay. We're gonna hit
yeah, I am.
We're gonna hit these super
My bad.
What? This is the craziest dub episode. We're gonna hit super chats. We're gonna do a spinner wheel draft. We're gonna discuss more free agency. Then we're gonna bring in 3 people from Discord.
I never want to hear Mars draft LeBron over Jokic in a spinner draft.
I mean, usually we're doing primes. I think prime LeBron is clearly better than prime Jokic.
Do you think that? What does prime Jokic look like? Just winning more? Same stats.
I mean, I can't project. I think if his team's healthy, they're a contender.
If his team's healthy, does the stats go down?
Mm-hmm.
What goes in the prime is what I'm trying to figure out. Does he have to win to have to be considered the prime?
I mean, no. Kevin Garnett's prime was in Minnesota.
I'm asking about Jokic. I'm trying to.
No, I mean, you don't have to. You don't have to win a title or whatever to have a prime.
So right now, why wouldn't you say that these numbers that LeBron put up this year aren't similar to other amazing years that he had?
The box score numbers are similar. I never said they weren't. 38 and 6 or whatever he averaged. That's similar to what he was doing.
You said this was one of his worst years.
It was. But so I'm not comparing LeBron by his box score numbers.
Against his, so then what are you comparing him by? And then what are you? Yeah.
Well, if I'm comparing him based on his ranking in the league, so first of all to other players, then I'm comparing him based on his impact on the game, which comes from much more than just what you're putting up in the box.
So what is Jokic's impact on the game this season?
Probably the highest in the league.
Based off of what?
Based off the fact that his team is very good with him and incompetent without him. And
so based off floor raising.
That would be a big part of it. And then based off the fact that his game has shown to elevate around good players when Jamal Murray and MPJ are healthy, his game still translates to a very high level of success. So
the bubble year.
That would the last time they were healthy, yes. And the regular season when Jamal Murray was there last year. They were like
floor rate. Okay. All right.
So this is why I kind of like disagree with that a little bit more, is because I still think, like you saying impact on the game, I'm assuming you're basing it off of wins and losses, which is the main reason why you don't.
Not really.
What is it?
You can impact the game and lose.
Then what is it?
how well your team is performing while you are playing the game. Like you
So
can
how-
do,
that's
like
why-
you
and
can
that's why-
you can do something. Like that's why I don't like using box score numbers. Like, because if you don't watch a game, like let's say LeBron played Houston or whatever. I'm not saying this is a real game. I don't know what happened. And LeBron had 34, 9, and 7 on 55%. I don't know. Someone who didn't watch the game will say, and say they lost. Say someone who didn't watch the game will say LeBron had a great game.
Yeah.
His team just didn't get it done. Someone who did watch, I'm not saying LeBron had a good game or a bad game, but someone who did watch the game would see things where maybe LeBron missed a couple defensive assignments, let Houston get out on a run. They went down early. Maybe they were down 25-12. LeBron scores, maybe rallies a run. Maybe based on the context of the game, those 34 points, 9 and rebounds, 7 assists weren't as impactful as the box score would suggest. I'm not saying that's the case for every game LeBron played. I'm not saying it's the case for any of the games he played. I'm just saying the box score isn't always indicative of how well a player is playing.
For sure, 100%. When you talking about impact on the game and the impact of how well his team plays, the reason I have a problem with that because there's more factors that goes into that team and the way they're playing than just LeBron James. There's way more factors that goes into that. I can't just put all of that on LeBron James. I see that LeBron with the coaching, I mean, not the LeBron, the Lakers with the coaching, the fit, the defense. There was a lot of hell going on that team. Anytime when I sat there and tuned in on the fucking Lakers game, I was like, damn, the whole team just looked chaotic. The whole team looked flustered. The whole team was just trash. So we talk about LeBron James as his impact. It's hard for me to knock his impact factor when I sit here and recognize the fact that the team was terrible, was god awful. So that's the main reason why I understand on why you knocking it. I understand it 100%. Me personally, I'm not going to choose to do the same thing because I honestly recognize and understand the fact on why that team was performing so bad. And it was more than just LeBron James just being there as the best player on that team.
And I agree with everything.
I think he's still like a top 5 player in the NBA. It's not like I'm saying LeBron's like 12. I think he's around 5.
I know you do. Yeah. I know.
Like,
it's just
it's nothing. I just think Jokic is better.
A lot of guys with the numbers and stuff view Jokic in a crazy light. I just don't think he's there yet.
So Mars, if just in JD, you can take over after this, and BlankBoy, you can also chime in on this one. So if we put Jokic, like let's just say we substitute the star player out of each team. If we inserted Jokic and or LeBron on all 30 teams, who wins more championships? LeBron. Since Jokic is just this versatile guy that that's what. So if you put LeBron on every single team in the league versus Jokic on every single team, who's having more success?
So I could put Jokic in the
this
Warriors.
Year. Well, that's just one championship. I think LeBron and Jokic.
I'm as every team as presently constructed.
It's like
Jokic on every team.
And LeBron on every team.
There's only one championship to be won.
No, I'm saying like if you could go through each time, like you're simulating in your mind. You play 2K.
I mean, LeBron has the longevity on Jokic, so he'd win more. Jokic has been great for what? 3 years?
No. For this season.
Just this as are we
think about it like this, Mars. Think about it like this.
You're really smart.
Think about it like this, Mars. You got LeBron James. You were setting him on the Timberwolves. Play that season out. The Timberwolves win the chip. Then you reset the whole season. Now you put him on the Heat.
You want me to do that in my head for 30 teams?
Yes, that's why I laugh because that's what Shaq is asking you to do.
So how was BlankBoy just so easily able to do? All right,
he thinks LeBron's better than Jokic, so he would say LeBron. But if I'm actually thinking about it, I'm gonna have to start thinking about how teams are constructed, how they fit with Jokic, how they fit with LeBron, what teams need a big, what teams
you have
need
a calculator brain. I think you can do this really. You're probably more suited to do this than anybody up here. Very quickly.
I'd probably say the LeBron team. The LeBron teams would probably win more titles because I'm still doubtful of Jokic's defense holding up in the playoffs as a big.
Perfect. There we go.
Let's move on, please. Let's get to these super chats. There are so many super chats.
Shaq, that was actually nice. No, you got
We're almost an hour behind.
Shaq, that was nice, Shaq. I give that one to you.
So it's Jokic's team why he's so good and winning these MVPs. It's the system.
I mean, I never said that because the defense falls off a cliff when Jokic isn't on the court.
All right. Well, then his defense is like, all right,
No, that's the regular season. We're talking about playoffs, winning titles.
Gotcha.
All right, chat. If you're here live on YouTube right now, make sure you hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, if you're brand new to Player's Choice, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you do not miss content coming from Player's Choice. All right, Super Chat. Slim09 sent Super Chat, said, shout out to Mars from Slim. Katie over Jokic still. Cam Cobain. This was 37 minutes ago. Cam Cobain sent a Super Chat, said, Dub gonna ask Blank what his favorite color is next. Dorian Clayton.
Red.
Dorian Clayton, thank you for joining. Thank you for becoming a Player's Choice member. Kevon Jones, hot take. 2018 LeBron is the best basketball player all time. Up here.
Who said that?
I don't want to let's get off LeBron. All right. We can just agree to agree.
All right. Gabe Too Funny sent a Super Chat, said, when are we going to talk about Mars having KG, as in Kevin Garnett, over Kobe all time?
Shaq.
No way.
I don't know.
No
I don't think Mars is serious about that, which is why I don't think he is. I think he's just.
I don't know.
For the sake of not being on TikTok, I'm gonna say I'm not serious.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, so you can read in between the lines. Dorian Clayton, Super Chat. How good would this lineup
That's
be?
like that EP episode starting to run from fights.
Yeah, I've said I'm not talking about Kobe on the show anymore because every time I do, it just doesn't go well.
It goes well
So
for players.
I'm gonna just say Kobe top 5 and leave it at that.
As you should.
I love Mars.
Yeah, Gabe, I'm sorry you wasted 5 on that because I already said I was never going to entertain that KG take on the show. That's a Discord only take. If you're in the Discord, feel free. I'll explain to you what I think is true.
Only take.
Yeah, let me plug the Discord right there. Join the
All right,
Discord.
Mars, you got to stop talking because JD will be able to clip this up and still get.
Oh, it's already getting clipped. You did enough. You did enough.
That's
I
cool.
appreciate it.
Cool.
I appreciate it. All right, Dorian Clayton, how good would this lineup be? Kemba Walker, Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, Patrick Williams, Nikola Vucevic. That's a tough.
That's the worst defensive team in NBA history.
No, wow.
Uh-huh.
The worst.
I can't get past Kemba Walker.
Of course you can't, Shaq. Are you going to rank this
but
team?
to answer the question, they do make the play-in.
Give them a letter grade.
D+.
D?
Give them a B-. Okay.
They'll make the play-in.
Minus is not bad. B-
not terrible, but
bad. All right, let's do the spinner drill. All right,
so
yes, this spinner is actually the same spinner from the last time we did it. So there's like been certain things on here. Well, are there steals? Cutting players. Do trading players. Okay. All right. So this is like the one that we did last time, like two or 3 weeks ago now. Whatever it lands on, you have to do. Let me just make this clear so we don't have questions later of what happens when I land on cut a player or trade a player. Okay. So when you cut a player, you are cutting a player from someone else's team. You land on cut a player. Obviously, if that's the first thing you land on, we just respin because no players have been. If you land on trade a player, you get to trade one of your players for a player on someone else. No one is off limits. Literally trade LeBron James for, I don't know, Kemba Walker.
Yo, Kemba being picked in his draft is crazy. I love Kemba Walker's game in college.
College?
Oh, we gotta wish everybody happy 4th of July, man.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Happy 4th
Happy
of July.
4th, fellas.
At the top of the show. Quentin's birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday. Asa Powell, happy birthday, bro. Sorry that I missed that at the top of the show. Appreciate you.
Happy birthday, brother.
Happening always, man. Appreciate you being in the community. All right. Get to this draft.
I would like to say, y'all, be safe out there. Don't drink too much. Drive safe. Have a DD. And, have some fun too.
Especially be safe to Terry. Terry, be safe with those fireworks.
Yo, you guys should really look up sun poisoning, by the way. I didn't know that was a thing until I got really sick 2 days ago out of nowhere.
What the hell?
Yeah, look, I had all the symptoms of sun poisoning. COVID.
Oh, no way.
They're similar, like vomiting, nausea, chills, fever. I had everything for like 8 hours. I woke up sweating, but I didn't have COVID, and I didn't have symptoms longer than 8 hours. I got it at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Mm-hmm. I just got chills out of nowhere. I went in my bed and I was just like shivering. It was the best day because my wife had to do everything for me.
Oh,
and she was also a little sick, so she was sick about it.
You was at the beach or something?
We went to the fair, and I've been in Europe all year, so this was like the first time I've been in the sun, and but I was just beaming down, and my son had got sun rashes, and it was bad, and I was just like, damn. And I googled the symptoms, and it says sun poisoning or something else, but
y'all ain't put no sunscreen on.
I mean, as a black man, I was under the impression that we don't have to, but you do.
What, bro? How do you not know that?
I was about to go to a little fair.
JD, you should do some Googling.
Everyone needs sunscreen. Chat, give me an order. We have Shaq Dub, Mars.
JD, what? JD, what? Because now you're about to take something out of context.
What? Everyone needs sunscreen. No?
What?
Make sure you don't burn. Or get sun poisoning. All right, we got Dub, Mars, Blank, Jack. Dub.
Let's go, man.
Dub, Mars, Blank, Jack. Can you guys ask questions before we start this? Because I have a feeling 3 spins in, we're going to... Actually, 4 spins in, because Shaq is 4th. 4 spins in, we're probably going to have issues. So get your questions answered.
BlankBoy, are you in school right now? Like, not right now, but are you in high school?
High school?
Mm-mm.
Oh, like college?
No, I graduated.
You done with.
You graduated college?
No, graduated high school.
Oh, high school.
That's the 2020.
Gotcha.
Oh, that's what's up.
We did all that work and didn't get any of the cool shit like prom and graduation because of COVID and all that. When that was.
So how often do you make TikToks every day?
Almost every day. I try to. Like the second I wake up in the morning, I just record. Or sometimes if news drops later on in the afternoon, then I'll record it at that time when whenever Kyrie gets traded to the Lakers or whatever, then I'll just make it right there. But usually
you rarely put your face in the TikToks.
Mm-hmm.
You do or you don't? Because when I was on your page, I didn't see him. Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting you to look like this, Paul.
Jesus. Hey.
A lot of people from my TikToks, they say they always expect me to be dark skinned. Apparently, only dark can have deeper voices, I guess.
I'm not gonna lie. I always thought you was the type to have glasses.
I do wear glasses. I'm just not
wear glasses.
All right,
that's funny.
Let's do this draft because I do want to get through free agency stuff quick, and then I want to try and get people from the Discord in to ask questions. So, starting with you, Dub, we're spinning.
Let's go, bro.
A little noise.
Nice. Imagine if I get trade a player first.
I should ask this before. So this is all time or just current NBA or
all time?
Yeah.
Okay, bro. This is. You got the Miami Heat, Dub.
You know who to put, Jay.
Who?
The king.
LeBron?
Of course.
Are you getting them in the form that they played on the team, or you just get their prime version no matter what?
Prime.
A duplicate, I'm assuming, right?
Nah.
No duplicate.
About to get a New York team again.
That was an elite pick, and
that's a criminal pick.
That's what won me the draft.
BlankBoy, I have some friends that I want you to meet. Pause again. I got some other panelists that I feel like you. I want you back on the show with Dale's not here, Euro's not here, LeBron's not here.
I'd definitely be down. Just let me know. Yeah. Before, because I wasn't home. Sorry to interrupt the draft real quick. I wasn't home at first, and then when I got home, I came on you guys' YouTube, and I was looking at the beginning where Jay was saying that I wasn't coming on the show, and Shaq was making it sound like I was trying to run from the smoke.
He for sure was.
But then you got up here, and I see that we aligned. So I need more people on the panel that align with me. So I do apologize.
This is what
Shaq
does.
The second week that's happened.
Stack the court is what he's doing. But all right, Mars.
He needs a fellow LeBron fan with him.
And this is the this is the guy that I need. Pause.
Player under 6'6".
Me?
Mars. You're last.
How tall is MJ?
6'5".
No, he's 6'6".
Oh.
Steph.
Steph Curry's 6'6". It's your spin. Spinning.
Has Gabe Too Funny been up here?
Phoenix Suns.
Yeah.
Yes, plenty of times. I don't remember when Gabe's come
Too
up
many
here, bro.
times. Bad super chat, Gabe.
This is all time. Also, anyone who's
and we said
ever played
that they were on.
Anyone who's ever played for the Phoenix Suns.
I don't want Charles Barkley. Chris Paul.
Yeah.
Really quick so chat can see. We have LeBron, Steph, Chris Paul. All right. Jack, you get back-to-back spins.
Their rings.
Sure.
New York Knicks.
Wait. Damn.
T-Mac is there.
For the Knicks, can I get I'll take Prime Melo. I'm not afraid of him putting Carmelo on my team.
You should be afraid of the chat.
That's a guaranteed.
I don't live my life according to the Martians that are in the chat.
They hate Melo, bro. That's what's gonna lose you the draft right there. I like your pick though. I do like your pick.
Averaged between 15 and 20 points.
Can I take Sir Kawhi Leonard?
Ooh, that's good.
Good pick.
Mars?
Oh yeah. Let me just do some research.
Points.
I think he's at 19
19.2.
I'll take Kawhi.
Andrew Wiggins better.
All right, Blank, back to you. Spinning.
All right.
Oh, wow. You can now trade Chris Paul. Well, you have to trade Chris Paul. That's what you landed on.
All right, I want LeBron.
That's all right.
You know that hurt, you dub. You know that hurt.
Nah, BlankBoy took him. It's cool.
Wow.
Oh my God. All right, now here's where I'm stuck.
I'm here for this.
Here's where I'm stuck. So because he traded, do we just keep going? And then he just doesn't get his second player?
I have Chris Paul now, right?
Yeah.
And then he has LeBron.
Yeah.
I would have one player than everybody else, right?
Wait. I thought the trade you have to trade a player that
you just have the same amount of guys. You just replaced Chris Paul with LeBron.
Yeah, but Chris Paul.
So now you have one less, right?
Right. That's
what
I'm saying.
So just spin again.
Oh,
wait.
For Blank or for
so
Mars?
I have
because he only has one player.
So wait.
He's
How
had
many
2
players
spins.
do I have?
You have
one. You have Chris Paul. But he's had 2 spins and only has 1 player.
Oh, skip him, Jetty. Keep going.
Yeah, so it's Mars now.
Yeah. He took it.
Okay.
So
okay.
It'll swing back around.
Under 6'6". Again, Mars, your team's gonna be small.
Steve Nash.
Oh no.
Right, Dub. Clippers.
Ah, he took a
Damn,
while.
that's tough.
Yeah. Damn. Nope. I'll pick Paul George.
Could have chose Blake Griffin, get Lob City back together.
Nah, no, thank you.
Yeah, it's CP3 twice.
Never made an All-Star game, Dub.
They'll never win a ring because one of them will get hurt.
They have the backup CP.
Dub.
Oh, it's my turn again. What you say?
Never made an All-Star team.
Man, this.
Damn, that's tough, though.
Jesus.
I see your luck has ran out.
It is definitely running out. It's ridiculous. I'll pick screw it, Lamar Odom.
Okay.
I don't know. I didn't know who else to pick, honestly.
Should have took a young player.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I could have. It's too late.
Oh, Dell's in the chat.
All right, Mars. Boston Celtics.
Yeah, Bill Russell. Larry Bird.
Think. Averaged more than 10 rebounds for their career.
Did Shaq? Can someone check that for me? I have no idea.
10.9.
Okay, Shaq then.
What's Blank's team?
LeBron and Shaq. Yeah.
This can still go south.
Dallas Mavericks. Shaq.
Damn.
I got. Give me. I'll take Dirk.
Current player.
And I'll take Giannis.
Yeah, Giannis and Dirk.
And Melo and Kawhi.
I hate your team.
That's squad.
Giannis, Dirk, Melo, Kawhi. Dang, Melo really was not that bad of a pick for you.
Blank. Never made an All-Star game.
Let's see. I need some shooter. Danny Green. Did he make All-Star game?
Probably not.
Never.
Hope not.
The league would have been in a bad state if that
I
happened.
mean, Kyle Korver got one. So.
Oh.
How many All-Stars did he have
I
before?
see what Mars is trying to do here. He's trying to downgrade everybody else's team so his Martians will vote for him.
No,
I mean, Danny Green downgrades
no,
himself.
come
What
on.
are we doing?
I mean, he said he needed a shooter that wasn't an All-Star, so he said Danny Green. Who would you pick?
CJ McCollum can shoot.
Mars.
Oh, no, I'm taking Danny Green over CJ McCollum to build my team.
Mars, you're cutting a player from someone else's team, and they get to spin.
So I don't get to pick a player this round.
Nope. But you get to cut a player, so that's pretty good.
Can't come up.
No.
Why not?
Because your team's losing anyway. Who has LeBron and Shaq?
Me.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you have Danny Green.
Shaq has Melo, Kawhi.
And whoever gets cut, they can't be picked
Dirk
up again.
and Giannis.
They're out. Game.
Ooh, no more Shaq would be nice.
Come on, Mars. Since my team is so bad, don't cut anybody. But then again, we both know the truth. So please cut somebody. It'll let everybody in the chat know I'm winning.
I'm either cutting Shaq or Giannis. It's just who I feel like cutting.
I know what that means. Come on.
Mike is doing that.
I'll cut Shaq.
All right. That is tough.
I'm gonna hate on my team and then come up,
Hey, Shaq is Shaq. What do you mean?
All right, Blank.
I didn't cut LeBron.
Like, funny rules.
Cool. Shaq is out. So Mars just went. Blank will respin, and then we go back to Dub. Okay. Make sure I don't forget all this.
Oh, shit.
All right, spinning for Blank. Oh, my God. You get to trade a player. Gonna get...
Okay.
Who's
on Mars' team?
You have LeBron and Danny Green.
He has Steph. He has Steph and Larry.
Steve Nash and Larry Bird.
Yeah. I want Steph for Danny Green.
Oh, Lord.
That's what you get, boss.
Now, Mars, I want to hear all the stats on why Danny Green's going to work.
Prime Danny Green. Put prime Danny Green on the Golden State Warriors in 2015 instead of Klay Thompson. We win a title. That's a fact.
He broke a record.
Danny Green in the 13 finals. He was going crazy.
Spinning for you, Dub.
3-and-D guy next to Steve Nash. That's cool.
Clippers, Dub.
Needed some defense.
Clippers again?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, your luck is completely on the ground.
Jesus Christ. Bro, this is bad. Didn't DeMarcus Cousins play for the Clippers for a little bit?
Yeah.
He did, right? Screw, I lost anyway. Give me Boogie. I want Boogie up here. Why not?
I think it was him. Yeah. I think.
All right, your last spin.
He was like on a contract or something.
You get to cut a player, Dub.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Guess it's not your last spin.
I feel like doing it tomorrow just to be funny.
Danny Green, Steve Nash, and Larry Bird.
I'm gonna let it rock though.
No, cut Danny Green.
I mean,
no,
Blank has LeBron and Steph Curry. Just giving you the names that are out.
I'm not cutting.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy. These biases you have. You hear LeBron and Steph Curry, and you say you're not cutting one.
Come on, cut Giannis or Kawhi.
No. I'm cutting Kawhi.
That's crazy.
I would cut Giannis.
I would cut LeBron or Steph, but
all right.
Okay.
So we're back to Mars. Very interesting. Okay, Mars blank. Mars never made an All-Star game.
It's not as easy, right?
Well, now CJ McCollum don't fit the team because I got Danny Green. Did Arvydas Sabonis ever play in an All-Star game?
For sure.
Well, he was in the NBA for like 5 years.
Ooh, but it was a crazy 5. That's how you know who he is.
Let me just check. He was really voting for a guy in Portland.
No.
See, exactly. Yeah. Let me get. What do you mean you told me? Let me get Arvydas Sabonis.
That's a fire pick, Mars.
The fact that even came to your brain.
Yeah, that's
a fire pick.
Oh. All right.
I like that.
Blank Jack. NBA top 75.
Hakeem.
Come on, try to player, cut a player, cut a player, trade player.
Jack, you have 2 spins left unless you get trade or cut. Got averaged no more than 15 points for their career.
That is tough. Oh, that is tough. Okay, maybe not. Jason Kidd?
Mars? No more than
You
15.
can get him. You can get Jason Kidd.
Yeah, I'll take
12.6.
Nice. All right, your last
Can
spin,
I get
maybe.
What is my team?
You have Carmelo, Dirk, Giannis, and Jason Kidd. And your last pick is someone from the Clippers.
That J Kidd was really nasty.
Melo, Dirk,
I'll
Giannis, J Kidd.
Hold on. So I got Dirk,
Giannis,
Melo. I'll take Paul George.
Paul George is on Dub's team.
Yeah, Dub has him.
Off.
My head is hurting. That's so tough. Oh man. I'll take. Damn, that's so tough.
We're all playing for second place at this point, by the way.
No. We can do some trades. I'll take. What the hell? I'll take Patrick Beverly. We win some games because of Pat. Trust me.
All right. Blank still has 2 spins or 2 player slots. Average between 15 and 20 points.
The Tim Duncan.
You should be able to get Tim Duncan, but
Between 20.
Average 19. Wow.
So yeah,
this team is looking ridiculous.
So when Dub just wants to play favorites.
Yeah, right. Gosh.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Mars, OKC. Wow.
Oh, KD.
Wow.
A little bit of light for Mars.
KD and Danny Green. That's a nice
Dub,
combination.
your last spin. OKC. You have Chris Paul, Paul George, Lamar Odom, and DeMarcus Cousins.
Chris Paul, Paul George, Lamar Odom, DeMarcus Cousins.
Does he have a player that didn't play for the Clippers?
Bro, I had the Clippers like 3 times.
Yeah.
Just
pick one more
crazy. I'm about to grab one now, though. I have OKC, right?
Yep.
If you get SGA right now, you got a whole Clippers starting 5.
That's hard to do, and I feel like
I think you might get bonus points.
You know what? I'm a fuck it. You know what? Chris Paul. I was thinking about saying James Harden, but we all know how that ended. James Harden's a bozo. We'll pick Shea. Why not?
All right. Blank.
My team isn't gonna win anyway.
The final 76ers. Wow. Bro, this is not fair.
If you take Ben Simmons, you still win.
Literally.
Oh, it's my turn?
Yeah. 76ers.
76ers. Trying to think of a good forward or shooting guard. Oh, Allen Iverson.
Damn.
Okay. But Allen Iverson.
I like Allen Iverson on that team.
Go chat. Who won? I don't even know that this needs to go to a vote, but
who's the starting 5s for everybody?
Dub has Chris Paul, Paul George, Lamar Odom, DeMarcus Cousins, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Mars has Danny Green, Steve Nash, Larry Bird, Arvydas Sabonis, Kevin Durant. Blank, LeBron James, Steph Curry, Hakeem Olajuwon, Tim Duncan, Allen Iverson.
Oh,
Jack
Jesus Christ.
has Carmelo Anthony, Dirk, Giannis, J Kidd, and Pat Bev. My God.
If I never lost my Steph Curry for Danny Green, I think
that's what you get for talking all that junk, bro.
I mean, I did what made sense. I cut Shaq. I don't know what you was doing, deciding to cut Kawhi, but it's cool.
What you mean?
If you cut LeBron, if you cut one of LeBron or Steph, this draft goes different. But
when you look when you look at the core unit at the time, Shaq's core unit was the best, so I had to cut his best.
Blank's core unit was LeBron and Steph.
Nah, but it was only 2 players while Shaq had 4.
Yeah, you cut 50% of the team.
Bro, what doing? No. It's not the same.
I could have just ended up getting somebody better
than LeBron.
Nah, Blank, you good. Nah, Blank,
one guy.
You good,
Chances of you getting that one based on your luck is probably.
I made the best choice. I'll stand by that.
Congrats, Blank.
Yeah, and you chose to pick Hakeem, but you still won. I think I came second.
That was probably the most
lopsided
for spinning draft.
I thought we were supposed to do
was insane. What?
Yeah, that's because Dub cheated, but it's cool.
I thought we were supposed to do a trade. Everybody gets one trade.
No.
Can I trade back Danny Green for Steph?
No.
Yo, what am I witnessing here?
What do you want, Del? What's going on?
Yo, Dub, are you serious right now?
What'd I do? You've been watching the whole show?
Dub, are you serious right now?
Oh yeah, it's pure favoritism. Yeah, I'm 100% serious.
So do you want to fight Shaq for the East Coast thing like 2 weeks ago, or is just?
Oh what?
I'm just confused what I'm witnessing right now.
You talking about Dub coming up to the guest?
Dub. What is going on? You have glasses on today.
Oh yeah, bro. I had glasses on one other show.
Nah, but that cut of Kawhi versus Steph and you really trying to validate that?
No. I mean, yeah, I did, but we're gonna let it rock. Just let it rock, bro.
What am I
why y'all coming? Why you coming so crazy for this?
Because you sabotage the whole thing.
Let it rock, bro.
You let him make a whole more than
and the blank guy didn't even say thanks.
Just let it rock. Just let it rock, bro. Just let it rock.
What? I'm sorry for a lot of things happen. You guys are making me feel better. JD, can you introduce me to the guest, please, real quick?
Del, this is BlankBoy.
I like the guest, by the way, Paul.
Calling him Blank. Blank, this is Del.
What's up, Del?
No. Why does Dub love him so much?
You asked Del or Dub.
Dub, why do you love him so much? You called. So is this who you called the GOAT?
I love this. Yo, yeah, for sure.
And JD, I thought you said he wasn't coming.
He had.
And then I started talking shit.
He had something in the morning, and then he came back and he was able to join.
This is the grossest thing I've ever seen in my life.
No, this is gross from you that you putting me out like this, but it is what it is.
No. Have you not been witnessing the chat? They pointing me in the direction of the things that you're doing.
I don't see the chat, bro.
No, Shaq. I'm sorry, but no, this is gross. It's really gross.
Hey, bro.
I don't have no headphones. I don't have no nothing. I'm tuning in, and then you're trying to say I cut Kawhi because of Shaq's core. It was Steph and LeBron.
Bro, I gotta do what I gotta do, bro.
What's
greater?
What was it?
What's greater, 4 or 2? 4.
Braun and Steph.
4. It's 4,
man.
bro. It's simple
Braun
math. What's greater, 4 or 2?
Shaq had. You know what's crazy? When you did the cut, Shaq was very happy because he had a buttload of guards. forwards. Shaq was like, "Please choose me." You didn't hurt him. You helped him.
Wait a second. Yeah, I did still lose because of you. Hey, I have one question. Between Jokic and LeBron, who's the better passer?
Oh my God. Oh God. I'm gonna go Braun.
And
yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Braun.
But it's like okay.
It's not easy. But the only reason I'm picking Braun because I think Braun is a better penetrator passer than Jokic. And Jokic is better on the block, but overall I think Braun's a better passer. You think it's Jokic?
No, I'm the only one who thinks it. I'm the only one.
Yeah, Mars has Jokic top 3 of all time behind 2 behind Magic.
He's top 3 for sure. It's Magic 1, and then Jokic is second or third, depends on how I feel.
I don't think Jokic is a better passer than Jason Kidd at all, but that's just me. Not even close. Shaq, did you get on the Nets and did all that stuff?
I mean, I dabbled.
It wasn't crazy.
It didn't feel right without you here.
Yeah, I know. A lot of things happened. I'm sweating. I was running for 8 miles. Cops chased me. Everything. It's a hell of a day. Black Lives Matter. All that.
Yo, what is going on?
Yeah, what is going on?
What?
You okay,
Dub? Dub, you're my favorite when you over it, but I'm ashamed.
Yo,
I'm ashamed, Dub.
Yo, is everything cool?
Oh, I'm great now.
Did everything calm down?
Yeah, I'm calm. I just want to know what you said. Were you guys getting off?
Okay.
No,
we weren't.
No, we were literally just about to get back into free agency stuff.
No, what did you say about Brooklyn? Well, how does everyone feel about KD acting out? Let me ask the question. JD, I'm going to host for like 4 to 5 minutes.
Yeah, please do. I don't care. I don't care about it. I don't care about KD asking out, to be honest.
BlankBoy can start because
wait, Shaq, I want to give you credit on saying the Nets is just gonna implode because of Kyrie Irving and all that stuff. I'll give you that.
I predicted it. I'm from the future.
But okay, that I'll give you that. But now I want to hear what people feel about KD acting out to either Phoenix or Miami, whoever. I just want to know.
I assumed that this was gonna BlankBoy. You got the stage. I don't know if you have any takes on the KD situation.
I don't necessarily know if I feel any way towards KD, but my thoughts on him requesting a trade, I feel like they have a shot in Brooklyn. I don't see why it's necessary or why he feels that he needs to do that. But I'm assuming because he said, or the report said, that him and Kyrie would still like to play together if it wasn't even on Brooklyn. So that means it's not with Kyrie. So I'm guessing it's some background stuff that we don't know about. But I feel like the Brooklyn Nets could contend. So I don't know why he would want to leave.
Really fast, BlankBoy, just to save you some time. Dale, have you talked to KD since he's requested a trade?
Talking full conversation, no. I sent him. My friend is making whatever. My friend is making a shirt, right? The shirt says he's doing it because of New York City basketball, whatever, to be funny. The shirt is called "Get Off My Penis," but it's "Get Off My Dick." That's the shirt. It got like cartoon on it, whatever. I sent him one for the world so he could wear it, and it was little what's that word you use? Little kiki about that, and that's all.
Got you. I mean, it's kind of tough to ask him about this right now.
Yeah, I never asked about.
It's nasty.
Only time I ever asked him on free agency was when he went to Brooklyn, actually, and I was like, "Thought you was gonna go to Knicks." Haha, this that. I was hurt. Whatever. That's it. That was the only time. NBA talk.
Okay, because I know you have a take on this whole thing. Dub said that Dub, what's your reasoning why he is leaving the Nets?
Jesus Christ, I said I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know.
Okay, I'm here to emphatically tell you it's because of Kyrie Irving and nothing else.
I don't know
I'm not sure
personally because they want to play together.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So
the weird part, if they want to play together, they should stay there. They got everything that they wanted.
But I get you. It's because of Kyrie, but not in the way you're thinking. I think it's because of Kyrie and how he feels the front office is mistreating him. That's my Kyrie angle I'll take from it.
Here's the thing. I can see how you could say that KD is doing this for his boy because they won't sign him to a max contract. Kyrie, all you literally have to do is ball out this year and you will get the super duper max. That's why I'm not giving him that. I'm not shooting him that bill. You opted in. You're getting the money that you would have got anyways. So just do your thing. And they will sign you. Are you afraid of accountability, Kyrie? Because I don't think KD is. So is Kyrie Irving afraid to be accountable and actually show up for games and not have many different, I know COVID is ending and we're kind of moving past that. So what would be his new reasons for kind of circusing around town? Kyrie got everything that he wanted. Steve Nash is a coach and Steve Nash had to take the back seat. KD or KD, James Harden, the whole thing. How do you trick this off if you're Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving?
I also believe it's a trick off as well. I'm on a lot of side of all of that, but I'm on. Well, it's only one slander I don't hate when people are saying Braun left. When they say Cleveland, Braun left to a Miami team that finished here, and then KD want to leave to a number 1 seed and go to Phoenix or go to Miami. That's the only thing I hate when people say. That's the only thing. But in terms of them it's not working how many people supposed to. I think that's crazy to me as well. The fact that Brooklyn is about to lose in a matter of 18 months, Karis LeVert, Spencer Dinwiddie, Jared Allen, James Harden, Kevin Durant, and Kyrie Irving. Of course, it all circulates, but that's pretty tough. That's tough.
And it's all because of Kyrie. And the only person that can tame Kyrie is LeBron James.
I think Kyrie could tame, but everywhere Kyrie's going, he's going to want to fit this narrative of coming to Brooklyn. I want to be home, happy to be a Net. Now he's going, oh, I want to go to the Lakers so I could play where Kobe played. Everything has a story. I want to go. When I went to Boston, I'm happy in Boston. My pops is from here. I was yada, yada, yada. My pops did things up here. Everywhere he went to college out here, everywhere has a story until it doesn't. So
I was going to ask you guys about, I don't know if you touched on this before, but him wanting to, or the two teams, him putting on his trade destinations, being the Suns and the Heat, the two number 1 seeds. Does that mean anything to you guys? Or
it means nothing to me, because at this point,
teams in the NBA.
I don't really care too much about that, because neither one of those teams won the championship, and they're gonna have to give up pieces to replace, with KD coming in. So it's not like he's just being added as a free agent. Now, here's the sticky part. I don't blame Kevin Durant for anything.
Blank, you look like Desmond Bain. Go ahead, Shaq.
Who, me?
No, I would guess.
Blank?
He looks spitting image.
Really? Because everybody says Jason Tatum.
No, I got Desmond Bain all the way.
He does this with every guy, by the way.
I'm going to call him BB. Dub, what do you think?
Jason Tatum.
He thinks he looks like...
Don't say it, Shaq. Go ahead. Go tell your story, Shaq. Don't even go that route. Just go ahead.
Please don't go that route.
Trouble last time.
Right, exactly.
All right. I don't blame Kevin Durant for one single thing. I feel like he's handling this exactly how he's supposed to handle it. My homeboy Kyrie is absolutely going bonkers, and he's been going bonkers for the last 5 years. And I don't even know. Ever since Kyrie won that championship, I cannot staple him anywhere. It's literally the worst fall off of a superstar I've ever seen. And he knows the only way to get back on track is going to LA with Anthony Davis and LeBron James and winning a championship. And it's funny how LeBron is the 5th or 6th best player in the league, but the moment Kyrie goes to LA, the entire league is going to shit themselves. With or without AD.
But Shaq, honestly though, that's because like that doesn't matter if 5th or 6th, like they should. Kyrie Irving, LeBron James, Anthony Davis. If Bron is top 6 in the world, it's for sure shit themselves. You know what I'm saying? If Kyrie was going to the Clippers with Kawhi and Paul George, they'll shit themselves that way as well.
No, they're not. He's going to sabotage that. He can't play with anybody except LeBron James.
No. In terms of sabotage, correct, but shit themselves in terms of what could possibly happen in the court if Kyrie waked up and said, "Yo, I want to be level-headed." Come on. Like he could move the needle with a lot of teams.
I've never seen him be level-headed besides in Cleveland before we knew who he was, and not saying he was number 1, like we knew who he was. But before he won that ship, I have not recognized Kyrie Irving since he won that championship. Since he made that shot, he is on a Draymond Green run of y'all can't tell me nothing. I'm an NBA champion. I get to do whatever I want to do. And now he's gone too far. He has gone too far, in my opinion. Because now he left the fate of his hands in the organization of the Brooklyn Nets. And that's not a
really though.
He did, because the only team that's going to accept him is the Los Angeles Lakers. And if he were to opt out, he didn't opt out because he's like, what team is going to respect me? But he expects to get a max from the team that he just buried for no reason.
Okay, tidbit. He opted in because when Kyrie opted in, from that moment, KD knew he was asking to be traded the next day. Mm-hmm. Not because of Kyrie. He's just like, yo, this is the only possible way you could get your destination because they know you want out now. What is the biggest chip of disgruntled superstar could hold over a franchise? Franchise is drawing attention by just being disgruntled and being there. That market has always worked. The only person it didn't work for was Kobe Bryant when the Lakers was like, F it, we're not trading you. Other than that, every disgruntled superstar that wanted out of something for the most part, they got up out of there. So, all right, I'm going to opt in for this year. You guys, I'm going to get this $37 million instead of opting out and I'm not knowing who's going to pick me up based on what you've been saying, what you've been doing. So now I opt in. I'm disgruntled. I have a year left. Okay. I know the Lakers is trying to get rid of Russ in a way. I know Bron in a way he's probably not publicly pushing for, but He's throwing the shoulders. He's throwing the shoulders like go get Kyrie. That's happening. So he opted in. That trade is, I think, is a foregone conclusion that he's gonna end up in LA, bro.
I know. I understand that, though. I get you. I get what you're saying. I agree. Also,
you went on that little spiel about Kyrie. Do you? I don't know if this is what you were saying, so I'm asking. Would you say that the reason for the Brooklyn Nets not working out is because of Kyrie?
It's only because of Kyrie. There's no getting swept because that Celtics team was really good. But if Kyrie's there most of those games, that's not their seed. They're not in a play-in. They're maybe third or fourth or fifth or whatever it may have been. In the East, at least you make it to the second round. But I mean, you had your hands tied from the beginning. But if they play the Milwaukee Bucks without Chris Middleton, maybe that's a different story. But that's all based off the seeding.
The way I see it, it's hard for me to necessarily put the blame on Kyrie because, I mean, injuries is injuries. And then with the mandate thing, it's
wait. Injuries are injuries based off of what?
Like, it's not his fault he got injured. He just got injured. Like, it happened.
Okay. I'm with you on that. I agree. He didn't have to get the vaccine.
And then, yeah, exactly. And he didn't feel comfortable getting the vaccine. And
so
again,
let's look at his priors.
Play.
Have you never put the blame on Kyrie?
In Brooklyn?
Before Brooklyn?
No, in Boston, for sure. He definitely held blame for there. And in Cleveland, I mean, well, not while playing for Cleveland, but you could have said that if he just stayed, they would have had many more trips to the finals and stuff like that. But as far as Brooklyn, there was really nothing in his control that he could have, besides the vaccine, but he didn't feel comfortable. It wasn't like he was just saying, I'm not playing. And now he's opting in, so he's going to play this season. He'll be able to play the full season as long as he's healthy. And Kevin Durant is the one requesting a trade. So it's like,
regardless if he was intentional or not, the blame has to fall on Kyrie. Whether he was right or wrong. Whether he was right or wrong for not taking the vaccine. He was the primary factor on why they couldn't mesh, why there was no chemistry, and why they didn't win games. I'm not saying whether he was right or wrong, but you got to call a spade a spade. And right there, you didn't play because you didn't want the vaccine, whether it was right or wrong. Some other people did. Some other people didn't. You were one of the people that did not.
But Shaq, what you're saying is not wrong. It's the way you say it.
It's just a little bit of context. Because it's kind of nasty. A little bit.
You say it in a hateful manner. Not really.
No,
hateful,
I don't.
But it's not hateful, but it's like I know you don't like Kyrie like that. So
I love Kyrie when he's playing with LeBron. The prodigal son has returned.
Oh my God, Shaq. So if Shaq, come on.
When Kyrie opted in, like that's like if KD didn't ask for a trade, Kyrie was getting traded regardless. This is the piece you guys are missing. No matter Kyrie was not playing for Brooklyn next year. Regardless of he was not playing for Brooklyn next year, bro. He was gone. And KD's feeling, I didn't talk KD, but whatever. KD's feeling like, yo, like, all right, yo. So listen to this.
Hypothetically speaking.
Hypothetically speaking, right? Great word. So let's say, Shaq, you my man, right? We're in a squad, we're on a team, whatever the case may be. I'm a knucklehead, right? I'm in the media, I'm doing those. You're a good guy, but they know how close we are. So the owner, GM, everybody comes out, said, it doesn't matter. We don't want to go through that again. Both of them can go. No matter what is happening, you've been a model citizen. Only time you haven't played or haven't showed up to work was injury. You've been there. You're not a media guy. You took the vaccine. You're playing hard. Not this year when you got swept. The year before, you're the only one out there playing 48 minutes, 3 games in a row in playoffs, trying to win, trying to play for Brooklyn. So now the owner comes out and says, it doesn't matter. We're not going through that again. Both of them could leave. Why are you getting thrown in my fire?
Guilty by association because
guilty by association. So in terms of everything, how are you feeling because of that? Wait, what? Like, I'm chilling. Like, that's my man, but that's your problem. Don't throw me in the media like I'm a problem because that's my man. Like, that's still his own person. Okay, bet. Yo, Khan, opt in. We out. He was not playing there. Like, Kyrie was not staying there. Like, guilty by association, I understand it, but the owner. All right, I'm not talking to my GM or whatever. Shaq, have you talked to Olympiacos since you left? Like GM or that?
Yeah.
Like every day or like?
No, just one time. Just
like on the days off,
you.
who talks to? Who are you talking to? Like on days off of work or vacation times, you're not talking to the owners. You're not doing all that stuff. Not. So all those reports leaking out and seeping out is like, wait, what? I robbed for Steve Nash. I'm here with all that's going on. Now I'm in the fire as well. Oh, all right, cool. Now you try to play chicken with. Now you won't have the same problems. You'll lose more money. The tickets and stuff won't be the same. Now you'll be back to rebuilding. Maybe not. Let's see how Russ looks next year, because Russ is probably for sure ending up there.
And that's tickets like $7. Nobody be trying to watch them anyways.
That's crazy. All right.
It's tough.
That was fun. I liked that, actually. Really interesting. All right, can we talk about other trades that have been made during this free agency? Rudy Gobert to the Wolves.
I like it.
I like it a lot.
Felt like it was a lot to give up for Rudy Gobert.
I don't think so. You got a top 3 center in the league.
Top 3 center?
Yeah, who's better than Rudy?
I'm taking Cat.
Cat's a power forward.
That's why Rudy's there.
That's why Rudy's there.
I don't know.
But like as far as like center, all you got is Embiid and Jokic.
Do y'all include Bam as a center?
I think Bam's a power forward as well.
And I'm
I think
me personally,
I just think
this is me.
better.
He's a center now, but just like Cat was playing 5, but I also thought Cat was a power forward, his true position. But this is just me. Could Bam play alongside Rudy to you?
Yeah.
No. Alongside?
No. Why not?
The defense would be great, but the offense would be terrible.
I mean, if we just changing people's positions, then yeah, I guess Rudy Gobert's top 3. But if we're counting, people like Cat as a center, Cat is better than Rudy Gobert. And it also
because he scores more.
I just think I would rather have.
So if Cat was in Utah with Donovan, you feel like they would have had the same success?
I feel like that's a weirder fit than Rudy, and because the defense in Utah heavily relied on Rudy, so it would fall off a cliff without him.
Okay. Do you think Minnesota's gonna finish top 5 in the West?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. What happened?
Do you feel like Minnesota will finish top 5 in the West this upcoming season?
No.
With that team that they have right now, you don't think so?
Assuming everybody's healthy, no.
There's too many good teams in the West.
Lakers, I think Warriors, Nuggets.
I think the Clippers are better.
Clippers.
The Warriors. I think Denver's better than the Timberwolves.
I mean, I would kill for an all-healthy NBA season. I just don't remember the last century.
I mean, you can't predict injuries.
It's possible to predict who's going to get hurt, so I don't. Whatever Rudy Gobert.
But we can go based off of previous seasons.
So LeBron and AD are going to be hurt again.
Clippers.
No. Previous seasons that some team has always had an injured player.
Yeah, but
so
maybe this year
else.
it's the Kings who get injured, and just no one
cares.
cares.
And Shaq, I hate it when you do this.
So the first year in the history of the NBA.
Shaq, I hate it when you do this. Whenever we have these talks, especially in the off season, bro, we're not talking about injury related nothing, bro, because that's not what we can go off. Right now, we could go off everybody fully healthy, full strength. There's 5 teams that are better than the Wolves. I think it was a good addition. Cool, that's great. What they did, nice. Do I see them being able to win a championship off of that?
Okay, everybody's gonna be
Probably
healthy.
Not.
If everybody's healthy, a lot can change or a lot can happen. So
like the Clippers, bro.
I agree.
The Clippers are scary
when they're healthy.
Yes.
If they're healthy.
That's a difference.
Okay.
But the Clippers is scary, bro.
I like the trade. There's no reason to talk about this for 20 minutes.
All right.
Unless you guys want to.
That ball don't stop, dude. Try comparing it to DeMarcus Cousins.
We'll say, but you guys, I felt a lot. So it makes me think like, if KD is to be traded, what the hell would it take to get KD to the point where it even makes sense for the team trading for him to even do it? Where they would still compete and be able to trade away. So
I don't think it's possible to get KD. That's why I think he's gonna end up staying.
I feel like he will stay in Brooklyn. Like they'll just keep him there. Because
I think a three-way trade away Ben somewhere. I think that's what everybody's trying to do.
Yeah, I said if they trade away Ben first, then I can see
that's
KD
an easy
being
trade
moved.
away. Ben.
Maybe
So
a 3. Yeah.
He has medium to high market value, but it's just enough to be like, okay, we don't have to give you everything for Ben, but we can give you something solid.
Maybe.
You think a team will be willing to? You don't think that teams will be trying to lowball for Ben Simmons?
I don't. It depends on what type of team. It depends. We just seen DeJounte Murray get traded.
Fair enough.
Yep. Speaking of DeJounte to the Hawks, I just want to hear because I remember when this was rumored. Dell was stoked.
I like it more than the Timberwolves one, in my opinion, because the Hawks desperately needed another ball handler, and that they got that in DeJounte. And they had no good perimeter defenders. They got that in DeJounte. So I like this trade.
Yeah, this is a very good trade. Considering they didn't have to give up John Collins,
this trade.
Gallinari for DeJounte is a great trade.
Wait. What's going on here right now?
It comes down to if Trey's able to play off ball. But
everybody loves this trade, right?
No, not JD. JD hates it.
I like this trade.
I also hate it. This is a very weird trade. Because we hear DeJounte Murray's name with Trey, and we're all of a sudden getting going. Watch what happens to this team. Just watch.
You don't think that?
Can you not just tell us what's going to happen so then we can actually hold you to the prediction?
Shaq. So there was a 8 seed last year, or what were they?
9.
They were 9, but they're
going to be
playoffs.
right back in the play-in.
But
for whatever reason.
Doesn't help enough to make them better. Is it the fit?
I think offenses are going to slice through them while both Trey and DeJounte are on the court. We all think that DeJounte Murray can play defense. Well, we're about to see.
I think he plays defense. Yeah.
We're about to see. We're about to see.
I don't. So do you think? So now here's another question.
He can play defense in Popovich's system. Yes. So now let's see.
Nate McMillan's a good defensive coach.
He is.
Let's see.
He has Trey Young as his.
And Kevin Huerter.
Okay, so now you have two
Kevin Huerter is gone as well.
With a combined height.
Well. No, I'm talking about for last season.
I think he went to the Kings or something.
He went to the Kings for damn, who Huerter got traded for?
I'm not sure.
But he's gone.
Here's the only thing.
And DeAndre Hunter should be healthy this year, and he's not a bad defender. I'll bet.
Here's the only thing that I like about this trade, and it's the quote that DeJounte Murray said about the Spurs. Said, the Spurs didn't want to see me waste years rebuilding and stuff. They want to see me win in the best for DeJounte, so I thank them for that a lot. That's what makes our relationship special and family forever. Now, who knows if he's just being PR friendly or if they really did say that. But if they did, that's cool. Good for him. Good
That's
for
some
them.
real shit.
It's a little bit of both.
They ain't going to win, but it's nice.
How old is
who's not going to win?
The Hawks.
I thought you. Oh, so we agree.
I mean, they ain't winning a title, but they're better.
No,
they're better.
Yes.
So where are they finishing this year?
Shaq, why you said better like that?
Yeah, you heard it too, right?
They're a 9th seed. I can see them finishing.
I don't have my mic.
They'll be above the Bulls. Depends on if Lonzo is healthy or not. That's dependent. If Lonzo is healthy, maybe not. But if he is,
we got to suspect that everybody is healthy. That's what you just did to me.
I mean, considering Lonzo, the last we heard, Lonzo's knee wasn't progressing. I think it's fair to assume he might not be healthy.
It's not fair to assume anything based off of what you guys just told me. You said
you're predicting healthy guys to get injured. I'm predicting unhealthy guys to remain unhealthy.
You're also predicting this team.
One is not healthy right now, so it's fair to assume they won't be healthy.
If they're all healthy, we'll play that game. That all healthy, the Bulls are better than the Hawks. But I think the Hawks could finish like a 6th seed, 9th to 6th.
Bucks, Boston. I don't know what's going on in Brooklyn. Miami.
So they're just going to win a few more games.
Philadelphia.
They're probably going to be a 7 or 6 seed.
Yeah, they'll be around 6, 7.
What about the Knicks?
They're losing in the first round.
Yeah, but that's because the East is top heavy.
Maybe.
That is what it is. So it was a good trade then.
This isn't winning them a title. I don't think anyone thinks that.
No. This
I'm
is a
very
good
interested
old-fashioned
to see
zapping.
how. And Mars, you was a main guy on this too. I'm very interested to see how Trey can adjust to playing more off ball, because that, of course, is definitely going to be happening now, and vice versa for DeJounte. So I'm really interested to see the Hawks and how well those guys.
I don't want to watch DeJounte Murray play off ball.
Off ball is trash. That sounds trash.
Play off ball.
But it was a good trade.
It was a good trade. I mean, DeJounte is going to be ball dominant the whole game when you got Trae Young there.
I don't think they're about to be real frustrated with each other.
Nah,
I don't see how those two play together.
Yeah,
that's just me though.
I don't really
see.
Is
Trae becoming Steph now, coming off of pin downs and catching shoots and
don't let Marv kill you.
Huh?
Don't let Marv kill you saying Trae and Steph in the same sentence. Please.
All right. Can we talk about Malcolm Brogdon to the Celtics? Dell, I know you
love
like
that.
This.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I love that trade.
What does this specifically do for them? Why is this good?
Everything.
Gives them another ball handler, floor spacer, defender.
Yeah, exactly.
Gives them someone who jack of all trades. He just does everything.
The number one defense in the league last year just got another great perimeter defender. And in the finals,
they all can't play at the same time. So who is he taking out?
I think
who is he replacing?
I saw like it might have been Bleacher Report or something, but I believe they said that they view Malcolm Brogdon as more of a six-man type role than a starter. So I think it would be the same lineup: the Horford, Robert Williams, Jason Tatum, Brown, Smart, and then Brogdon as more of a six-man. They said.
I'd put Horford on the bench, run JT at the 4, and then put.
I feel like that's a lineup that they'll run, but not starting that.
I don't think Horford's going to be starting at 37. I think they're saving him for the playoffs. Like, you don't need him starting against Minnesota on February. Like,
I'm trading Jaylen Brown for Kevin Durant yesterday.
They could adjust it based off the series they're playing. Start Horford, start Brogdon.
For sure.
Shaq, if KD gets traded to Boston, are you looking at KD different?
No, not at all.
How can you look at someone different for where they get traded?
Like, I don't blame KD.
Traded, though.
Yeah, but he
didn't ask to go to Boston.
Situation. Like, that's fair.
He doesn't ask to go to Boston. That's just where Brooklyn decided to trade him. I can't look at him differently for where he chooses to get traded. Free agency is different. That's your decision. Trading is just you have 4 years left. Like, that's where
you view him
Brooklyn
differently
decided.
for picking Phoenix and Miami, like picking the.
No, I would want to.
I don't view him differently. Where I view him differently is the rumors that he said he wants to play with Miami, but he wants Jimmy, Bam, and Lowry to be there. Like, that doesn't, like, I don't even know how that makes sense. I don't know what KD thinks his value is.
It didn't come out of his mouth, so we don't know.
Yeah, that's why I said rumors. But if he believes that he's worth Duncan Robinson and a couple picks, then.
But when people say that, not people, Sean Mark said, I'm not trading him to Phoenix without Devin Booker in the deal. I don't. Like that. Of course, you'll say that, but you also said I'm not trading James Harden without Tyrese Maxey in the deal. Tyrese Maxey is still in Philly, and James Harden is as well. So it's not for that long you could like use the hard chip of saying, "Oh, this, that." You know damn well KD's not wanting to go to Phoenix with Devin Booker being traded for him. Like,
but how much leverage does KD have with 4 years left? Like, does he even have a choice?
Brooklyn have how much how much leverage?
Brooklyn can just say we're not trading.
KD always has
not do anything.
Exactly.
Like, he's there to what? He signed an extension. I don't know why he did that, but he's there till like 2026. Like, if they wanted
locked
to be
in, no players option.
If they wanted to be paid, they could just not trade him for the next 2-3 seasons. Like, he can't do anything about that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
As they should too.
They could send him to Orlando if they wanted.
But I don't think the team is gonna do that. They just won't do it.
Yeah, they're better people than me. I would.
Who Orlando gonna send back?
I don't care. I'm just trying to be paid.
With KD though, that's to Dale's point. KD didn't do anything.
Yeah, but that's why I said the Brooklyn owners are better people than me, because if he requested a trade to me, I'm sending him to the worst destination possible.
Just like how Minnesota just traded away Patrick Beverly. No, I don't see no one yelling how the Minnesota front office did Patrick Beverly bad. I thought Pat Bev could have finished his 1 year left out in a team that he helped change a little something, change a little killer, whatever it was. He helped. Pat Bev did something over there. And soon, boom, he's gone. I actually thought Pat Bev was gonna finish there for this year.
Yeah, that was kind of bad.
Yeah, that was a shock.
That was kind of wild.
Now he's in Utah. Yeah, now he's in
and he
Utah.
was praising the trades they were making as well. Like he was praising all that.
Like he was happy.
They picked up Carl Anderson. He was like, "Yeah, good move," and then he's traded like 2 days later. I was like,
"Right, right." That was kind of gross.
He was over there celebrating in stands with the fans.
Right. And no one ever wants to stay in Minnesota as well. So the fact that they traded someone who wanted to be there is.
I see somebody say on TikTok, they said, "Dang, Patrick Beverly did this for Minnesota. They got rid of him, and it was the video of him crying and everything."
That was more so a personal thing. That had nothing to do with Minnesota.
Because he beat the Clippers and everything. I got you.
All right, let's play Good Fit or Bullshit. Free agency signing edition. Jack, we're going to start with you. We're going to go Shaq, Dub, Dell, Blank, Mars. Starting with Jalen Brunson, 4-year deal with the Knicks.
I'm not on the Jalen Brunson train. I'm going to go bullshit.
Dub.
BS.
Dell.
I have a question. What makes it if he's playing well, is it a good fit or is it about what the team is doing?
Good fit if he's playing well.
Okay, good fit then.
Blank.
You guys heard me?
No.
Oh, I said bullshit.
Mars.
I think it's a cool fit.
This is fire because we have 2 Knicks fans in Dell and Blank, and one likes it and one hates it.
I think Dell likes it for Jalen Brunson individually. I don't think he thinks the
Knicks I don't think the team played. I think the small guard thing is gonna work different than it worked without Kimba because the Knicks basically are throwing all their basket in this one. Like they have to try to force this to make it look good based on the amount of money they gave him and how everyone just loves Jalen Brunson over there. So Tibbs is probably going to step out of his own way. So, and Brunson is not a bad basketball player, as we all know. So him with extra freedom and him knowing that they basically gave him the keys, I think he'll play well. No matter how, when it comes to wins and all that stuff, I don't know, but I think he'll play well. And he seems like an easy person to play with.
You think he got more freedom coming to the Knicks than he would have had on Dallas?
No. I'm talking about for himself. All right, so Kimba was on a shackle. This is me. Kimba was on the shackle as a New York Knick. I think Brunson going there now, it's basically they're giving him the ball. Just as Dallas, he was free to give the ball. The only thing that's going to harm Brunson more than it's not the coach, it's not the style of play, is Julius Randle. So if that more so is opened up where it seems like I wouldn't be surprised Julius Randle is not there next year as well, honestly. So with more of that open, I think Brunson will play well.
Yeah, I think Brunson will be, because I was thinking of it more from the Knicks perspective. I think Brunson's going to do well and he's going to put up good numbers, but I just don't understand why the Knicks were the team to do it.
His dad is on the coaching staff now. His dad played there. I don't know.
Good old nepotism.
There's also a relationship with like the agents or something that I was reading up on. I didn't go fully into it, but it was like a lot of dynamics. Whatever. All right. Wait, Mars, did you answer?
Yeah, I said it was good.
Oh, yeah. Jack, Zach LaVine re-signing a max deal with the Bulls.
That's some bullshit, too.
No pun?
No pun. Zach should have got out.
Dub.
Good fit.
Dell.
Good fit for sure. I'm happy Zach did. I thought he was running because of the DeMar situation, but I'm happy Zach went back.
Well, then he wasn't running. We know that now. So then, with that knowledge, he should have left.
Definitely.
Wait, why?
Could have went to a better team.
What team?
I'm definitely
just a better situation somewhere. He could have signed anywhere
for a max.
Yeah, why not?
I don't know where you'd have a better team and the same contract.
Yeah, tough.
Blank.
Good fit. I liked it.
Mars.
Good fit.
Bradley Beal, 5-year max. Super max.
You guys all better say a good fit based off of the reasons that you just gave, and I'm saying bullshit based
get
off
paid.
I'm a hypocrite.
Get paid, young dude. Get paid.
He said I'm a hypocrite.
100%.
Bradley Beal, amazing job. Good fit.
Get paid. We gotta realize not everybody's in that legacy talk, bro.
Exactly.
Like, so Brad Beal, you getting 50 M's a year. Like, yeah, you want to win a chip and do all that stuff, but
he's securing that bag, bro.
Yeah, get your money.
Like, where else is he gonna find that money? Somebody messaged me about that. Oh, he should be trying to win a chip. He don't have to do nothing, bro. He could do whatever he wants. Like, that is his choice. You at the position where you could get the most money that you've gotten in your whole entire career, that you ever gonna get in your whole entire career. And again, like, he could sit here and ask for a trade next year, or ask for a trade in the next couple of years. It's like, bro, get that money. How old is he again?
I don't know, 20, 28.
28, and that 5 years, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm never mad at someone making their money. I'm just like, if you're Washington, like, why?
Yeah, Washington is wild for that.
Like, that's why I think it's bad. Like, there's no reason to do that.
Blank.
Good fit.
Mars.
BS.
Jack, PJ Tucker signing a 3-year deal with the 76ers.
Good fit.
Dub.
Good fit.
Dell.
The Philadelphia Rockets. Good fit.
Blank.
Bullshit.
Mars.
Wait, why?
I feel like that was too much, too long for PJ Tucker.
Yeah, you don't want to be paying PJ 11 mil at 4 years old.
3 years, 30 million. I think that's
like
too much.
for 1 year. I think is cool. Giving him any sort of long-term deal, I think is bad.
For what? I think the fit is good. Like, I think he'd be good with the team. I just think if we're looking at the contract, it's kind of like
it's gross.
Yeah,
but good on him for getting
security. So you know, like when Vince Carter was going around getting his 5-6 mils around the time, even like Udonis has him getting his 3-4 mils now. Vince, you know, going team by team getting those mils. So all those contracts you guys were bad contracts?
But those were 1 years. That's the difference. This is
okay. So let's say for he 1 year here, 1 year there. No matter at 41, his 41-year-old contract, that was a bad contract. Paying again 6 mil, 7 million that 1 year.
If Vince Carter was making 7 mil at 41, then yeah,
I don't
that's
know
a
his
bad
contract.
I don't know it either. But if he was making like 6 mil, yeah, that's a bad contract.
Oh, okay.
Like he wouldn't even play.
Because I'm thinking Pete, like what they go for, a locker room guy. The minutes he gonna play, he don't exert many. He just sticks to his job. And as a Philadelphia 76er, I feel like he's back with comfortable people, back with James, back with Morey. Eric Gordon sooner or later might end up there as well. I think they're just trying to do what they can work because the Warriors out west, they're trying to bring it to the east.
The last time Vince Carter made over 6 mil was in 2011 with the Suns.
So he just
making
also Sacramento in 2017 and 2018, 8 million.
So he was making like 2 mil, like bare
2,
minimum?
4,
probably
3.
veteran minimums. Yeah,
he got 8 mil in Sacramento. I don't know how the hell he did that.
It's the Kings. It's the Kings.
True.
He probably was averaging like 13.
Mars. I already know your answer, but
I think it's halfway between the two, but I'll say BS.
Shaq, John Wall, 2-year deal with the Clippers.
Good fit.
Good fit.
Good fit. Question: who y'all think is starting, Reggie or John?
It should be
Reggie.
John Wall, in my opinion.
It could be either or.
Interesting.
Wait, who do you think should start?
I have no idea.
I mean, I think Reggie Jackson should start simply for the fact that John Wall's been out. And, I mean, he'll just have to fight for the spot. If John Wall plays better, then start.
But Reggie with the second unit might be scary.
I like Reggie as a six man.
That's what the thing is. If I had to lean, I lean the Wall. I think that Reggie would be better with the second unit than I think John would.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair. That's fair.
The Clippers are the best team in the West, so good fit.
Mars, wow.
They're your favorites
Yeah.
for next season?
Good fit.
Health. But...
Jack,
Wait, what?
I said just like if the health stays intact.
If the health stays intact for the Clippers, they lose to the Warriors in 5 games, maybe 6.
No, not 5. Don't do 5.
Dell thinks the Warriors are better.
Dell, you're crazy. Don't say that.
Even them light-skinned bastards don't play around. That's why.
Draymond Green even said himself. He said, "Nah, the Clippers are a problem." Like,
I don't care what Draymond Green says.
I'm just saying.
Draymond Green says nonsense as well.
He also said they're winning the 3 out of the next 4 championships, so that he might think they're a problem, but he still think they're winning.
I understand
and
that.
Maybe the one of the 4 that we don't win is next year.
You said 5.
Said
that's all I'm hearing.
Maybe the 1 we don't win is
best out of 5 games, they win in 5. Yes.
That's wild, Dell.
It could be wild to you guys. The fact of the matter is, bro, everyone's getting on Klay Thompson. Everyone's doing all of this, hoopty, rahadi, rah-rah, this and that. The Warriors still win the championship with Klay Thompson playing 60% of his best self, fully healthy, but 60%. So you think he hasn't played in 3 years. So you think Klay Thompson with the summer of work and coming back, training camp and doing all this stuff for the playoffs next year, no matter how he starts for his comfortable level next year, how is he going to be? I don't see the Warriors losing in the West.
Can I ask you something?
NBA next year. They're my favorite to win the championship.
No,
next year.
I agree with you. I understand what you're saying.
The Lakers, that doesn't.
Go ahead.
Kyrie could go to the Lakers. The only team in LA is going to beat them is if Kyrie and KD goes to the Lakers. Kyrie with the Lakers just doesn't do it.
Kyrie, LeBron, and AD doesn't.
I guess I just
not to me, not with the Warriors. No, I'm sorry.
I like the confidence. I agree. Facts. Warriors and facts.
Because Wiseman's coming back as well. Who's I don't like. I'm a fan of Wiseman. Big body. Kuminga's gonna be on a more open leash. I don't even see the Clippers noise yet. I'm sorry. I just don't. I don't see the Clippers being the best team in the West, even if they're healthy. I just don't.
Nah, I think you're just sleeping on them, bro.
I'm not sleeping on them.
I think the Clippers are more fair than like what's actually happening.
I saw them twice. A healthy with just Luka took them to 7 games. I seen that. That was real, right? Or no? It was fake.
It happened.
No.
It might have been fake. It was fake.
This
it was real.
Oh, okay. So now Kawhi coming back, who's a great player, Kawhi, but he's coming back from sitting out a whole year. So let's see how Kawhi looks like in January.
But we gotta understand, like the Clippers, like I think that they're pretty like a better team than they was back then. With a Norman Powell, Reggie Jackson. Well, Reggie was already there. John Wall, Paul George, Kawhi. Like the team on paper looks crazy.
They could be better, but they all would go as far as Kawhi and his game is going.
And let's be real. The last time we seen them, Paul George beat the Utah Jazz and then made it, and then they lost to Phoenix, right?
Yeah.
6 games, right?
Yeah.
6 games without a Kawhi Leonard. That's the last time we seen them in the playoffs. Being able to play at a high level in the playoffs without their best player. I understand injuries was a big part of the reason why the Suns made it to the finals. I get that, but damn, that was the last time we seen the Clippers without their best player. So now getting Kawhi, getting some better role players, it's like, bro, like this team.
Dub, how do you think Kawhi is gonna come back?
I think he should be back healthy. I think he'll be. I'll be back healthy. Yes.
Okay, you think he'll be himself?
Yeah, I think he'll be himself. Yeah.
So, okay. Kawhi is an offensive player. He does more than Klay Thompson. So why was it so hard to believe that Klay Thompson, who's just running around and shooting, would have been so difficult for him to find a groove than Kawhi, who's actually do more on offense?
Actually, I wanted to talk about that earlier. I want to see where you guys take on Klay Thompson in this postseason that he had, because a lot of people give him
my question in that.
No, because in my opinion, Klay Thompson in the postseason, like, I don't think he was like missed a crazy beat. I think in the playoffs he was like a regular Klay Thompson from years past.
Me and you, I agree with that. I think he just missed his shot based on
exactly.
Right. He just right. I agree with you there, but you were very big on Klay. Oh, you guys got to give him time. I told y'all this. I told you that.
So throughout the regular season, right? I was like, I want to see how he's going through the regular season, how he progresses, how he's going to get his legs back. I think within that time span in that regular season, he was getting his legs up. Then in the postseason comes, I'm just looking at Klay, and people was like bitching and complaining about Klay Thompson. Like, bro, Klay Thompson was an inconsistent player for his whole entire career. There's games where he'll go crazy, games where he'll go cold, but he's always going to give you that impact with his three, and he's going to play good defense. And that's what he did in this postseason. So I'm kind of trying to understand where people are saying Klay Thompson played terrible this postseason, or he wasn't the same Klay Thompson. Even when you look at the numbers, they're all relatively the same. So that's what
Who are you debating really right now?
I need an answer for that. I'm just talking right now because this is a little narrative that's going around the league that just doesn't make sense in my eyes. It really doesn't.
I have not heard this at all.
No?
It's at church. It's at church.
All right, Shaq.
At church.
Shaq, Miles Bridges getting his contract revoked from the Hornets.
What good fit or bullshit?
You just
are we still on that?
Yeah. Tell me if this is a good thing or a bad thing.
This is the only option. This is the fit.
Dub?
Well, who was it?
Miles Bridges getting his contract revoked. Good or bad?
Good.
Yep.
This is amazing that they took it away.
Blank.
Good.
Mars.
Good.
Jack, Malik Monk signs a 2-year deal with the Kings.
Bad fit for him. I feel bad fit.
Bad.
Yep.
Who was it with the Kings? I'm sorry.
Malik Monk.
I like Malik Monk on the Kings. Yeah, I do.
I do too, but not for him.
He was a free agent and he signed there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think he got 2 years, 19.
Crazy. Bad fit.
But you gotta, it's the thing we just talked about. Malik Monk ain't worried about no chips or nothing.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just go collect these.
He probably just took the most money, whatever.
Yeah, like Pistons, you offer me $2 million, 26, I'm there. Like, what's up?
That's a fact.
Yeah, like, care about that. I'm surprised. Why is his name even on the joint?
You know, nobody worried about fucking Malik Monk. Bro.
Exactly what I'm saying. Like,
I agree.
What Malik Monk doing?
Mars.
Good fit.
Jack, Gary Payton II signed a 3-year deal with the Blazers.
This is the most amazing fit that he, based off of what Dell says, I'm baffled what Steph Curry can get players. It's reminiscent of when LeBron was winning championships and everybody was getting paydays.
That's what happens when you win.
No, that's what happens when you're playing with an all-timer.
That's what happens when you win.
Did we talk about that? All right, well, I think it's an amazing fit for what's the name? For his pockets.
Exactly. That's the
it's
only
amazing
fit.
For his pockets. Amazing.
We are about
to see. His value might diminish because it won't be on the same stage like Shaq. It won't be on the same stage, and it's gonna be like, all right.
And I hate that for him, but I love that he got paid.
But I love that he got paid, and I'm with that. Right.
Malik Monk situation.
Bro, if I'm him, I'm taking.
Bless you.
I'm taking.
You said what?
I'm taking any contract, any big contract I can, because I was this close to not even being in the league.
Exactly.
Guess what Golden State offered him? What did they offer him, Mars?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't.
I don't think they did
a mid-level. Yeah, they did. I think they offered him a mid-level.
You should have took that, man. Titles are more important than money.
I think Bruce Brown said the Brooklyn Nets didn't offer him anything.
Yeah, like what do you think you're about to PJ Tucker, the guard version? I'm here for that. I'm here for that.
All right, last one. Or did everyone do this? Blank, did you?
Terrible fit for Gary Payton. Terrible. Atrocious. Abysmal.
All right, Shaq. Kyle Anderson with the T-Wolves.
Great fit.
Dub.
Good fit.
Nope.
I like Kyle. Solid.
Good fit.
Good fit.
All right, well, Dub is tapped out of the show, so I feel like probably a good segue into...
No. Players Court. It's on there.
I know
Wait,
it is,
what?
but look at Dub.
What?
He's not even here with us.
I'm here. I'm answering the question.
This will go by fast. This is 10 minutes and we're out.
All right, this
I'm down for
this isn't
Players
actual
Court.
Players Court.
I'm actually ready to lose this one.
Now,
wait, this
CJ,
is actual
now
Players Court? This
up.
isn't 10 minutes in. This is another 30 minutes. Players Court is usually 20 to 30 minutes. If this is an actual Players Court. Or you just want to give
It's Players Court.
Come on.
All right. Players Court, for those who don't know, and for Blank,
I'm with you, JD, but I'm locked in on this Players Court.
We're already at 3 hours. This is why I just wanted to push it to next week.
I hope we go 4.
Well, we're not,
My
because I haven't eaten yet.
friend is sending me DMs of him and Lisa Ann, guys. It's pretty funny.
Oh my God. Player's choice. All right, everyone gets 24 seconds on the category, the topic, to give me the best answer that you think fits that specific category or that topic. You cannot repeat an answer that's already been said. You have to come up with something new. So if somebody says something in front of you, LeBron James, for example, and you want LeBron James, you're going to have to find somebody in a couple seconds because you only get 24 seconds to respond. You have a panic button, one every round until the final round to add 15 seconds to your time to respond. And then the last round, the 1v1, is 30 seconds for both competitors. So I think that's it. Chat obviously votes for who's getting zapped every round. Okay. I need an order, chat. Order now. Dell's here. Same people as the draft plus Dell. Get an order and then we'll start.
Oh, man.
Getting late. Jack Mars, Dell, Dub, Blank. Back. Dell, Dub. I don't know why chat does this to our guests all the time, giving them that last spot, but that's nasty. All right. Jack.
It's fitting.
Round 1.
Ricky hazing.
Round 1. We're doing the Players Court NBA Awards. Players Court NBA Awards. So you're giving out NBA awards, or the awards actually that we made up. Starting with you, Shaq, you have 10 seconds to think, 24 seconds to respond. Father Time Caught Up Award.
So this is so for clarification.
You made
like
this, so why do you need clarification?
This is because I don't want to give my answer and then some bozo behind me make some new context and then all the Martians agree with them.
Yeah, but this is how Players Court always is there's never any more context than what's there.
And I'm trying to prevent that from happening. But if you want me to go based off of the knowledge of what I think it is, it would have to be Andre Iguodala. It is time to go. Father Time has came. He's overtaken you like venom. I love what you do from a teaching aspect, but it's time to hit the sidelines. And that's who I would think it's. I hated him in the playoffs this year.
Mars.
Kyle Lowry. Age has clearly caught up to him. He wasn't a very quick player to begin with. His offense, his scoring game has basically fallen off a cliff. He can still take charges, but I mean, that's like good for you. He got hurt in the playoffs. That's a sign of your body starting to break down. He's like 35 years old. I think I wouldn't say it's time for him to hang it up, but he's.
Dell.
I'm gonna go with Udonis Haslem. I think it's been time for him to go a while. Of course, they loved his leadership and all that stuff in terms of playing basketball. I seen Udonis Haslem in 2 games, maybe this year, and 1 was in practice. So I'm gonna go with Udonis Haslem.
Dub.
Can I get a panic button?
Yep.
I was definitely going that road, Dell. Oh man. Let me know when it runs out, Jay.
I mean, your panic button's over. You have 24 seconds.
Oh, Rajon Rondo. Rajon Rondo, he was good for a time. We had playoff Rondo, which was keeping his career alive. But Rondo's a guy where he's slowly becoming a lesser version of himself. He already is, but he's just not being able to be capable in the league, not being able to stay on the team. I don't think Rajon Rondo, I think it's time for him to hang it up.
Blank.
Blake Griffin, one of the most athletic dunkers we've ever seen. And at this point in his career, that boy was going like years without dunking. He found himself out of the Nets rotation entirely at one point. He's just not the player he was, mainly due to his age and not being as athletic.
All right, chat. Give me names who you're voting out so that I can create a poll because I can't do all 5 at once.
I like that one.
Who are you zapping? Who's getting voted out round 1? It was actually really good.
I really wanted to say DeAndre Jordan.
That was my backup.
Damn.
But I don't even think it's father time. I just think he's bad.
You just think he's bad.
I only see names in the chat so far.
Who are the names?
They start with D.
Dub and Dale?
Yeah.
How is it Dell?
I don't know. That's what chat's saying. And I
think Udonis Haslem is past father time.
But
that's worse.
I'm guessing that's why they're picking it. I would.
I'm really surprised.
I think everyone had good answers.
Yeah, I thought all the answers were.
It was.
Iguodala was going to be my first choice. I was so shocked that Shaq went that way.
Yeah,
because I was watching him in the playoffs. He could play 1 game and he was out for the rest of the round.
Surprised.
That was bad.
I'm surprised you picked Lowry.
I love that.
It was gonna be.
That was a nice one.
Or DeAndre Jordan. Those are the 2 guys, and I thought I didn't want to pick someone who doesn't play.
I didn't think Dell was gonna pick UD, so I was like, I got this in the bag.
Father time, he's grandfathered in.
Bro, that dude's a coach. He doesn't even play, and he just signed he signed with them again.
Dub's sick right now.
We're trying to sabotage.
I picked Rondo.
Yeah, I don't think anyone had a bad pick.
All right. Dub got Zippity zap
out
of here.
All
right, Shaq, round 2. This is so disgusting. Least improved player.
This is actually a really hard one for me. But I have to go with Julius Randle. I don't know how you go from all-star and getting paid to literally declining every single statistical category, whether it was rebounding, points, steals, assists, efficiency, free throw percentage. You declined in everything, and it was -4 points. You went from 24 to 20. That's really tough on more minutes. Sickening.
Mars.
James Harden went from everyone considered universal top 5, top 10 player in the NBA, 30-point per game scorer, leading the league in assists. Now he's a guy who people are seeing him as a liability, scoring the ball in the playoffs. Like, no one expected to see that. He was averaging like 18 a game, 8 assists. Like, that's not what you want to see from James Harden.
Still.
I'm going to go with Russell Westbrook. Just his inability not being able to shoot. He's been in the NBA a long time. And everybody backing off his jump shot and all that stuff. If he had that, it would prove many places he's been would have been better off with it. So I'm going to just go with Russell Westbrook and his inability to shoot.
Blank.
Can I get my panic button?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna go with Ben Simmons. He had that horrible playoff run last year, and he went from that to not even playing. That's it.
All right, chat. Poll is up.
Blank got sabotaged by going last in this round.
That.
All right, so I'm a little bit confused because it's least improved. So like in my head, I'm probably gonna pick like a Giannis.
I was low-key thinking that like a player who's just the same.
He's the same exact player.
Yeah.
I went someone who went negative.
But everybody else went players who regressed. So I was just thinking of that.
Julius Randle was so easily going to be my first pick.
That was such a fire.
But
I just wanted to get 24 seconds to roast.
But that wasn't
Randle.
even the question. Who
I was
regressed.
waiting for Shaq to say, "How do you go from most improved to least improved?"
That would have been my first one.
All right. Blank is good. That's ruthless. Shaq Marsdell, round 3. Shaq. The Kings Award, a team that shows zero upside.
I have to go with Sacramento. I know the award is named after them, but I literally cannot remember the last time they've been in the playoffs. It's possibly been longer than 10 years, maybe 12. Maybe we're approaching 14. I don't know. This is embarrassing. I can't name more than 6 or 7 players on the roster. My brain would explode. That's a bad franchise. Needs to go up to Seattle.
Mars.
The Indiana Pacers. They said they were starting a rebuild last season, and they only just managed to trade Malcolm Brogdon, and they got absolutely nothing for him. Miles Turner's still on the team. They have picks. They're drafting guys, but they're drafting guys with no superstar potential. Benedict Mathurin, Goga Badatse. Like, their team has no superstars coming ever.
Dale.
I'm gonna go with the Brooklyn Nets. Everyone's leaving. Everyone's gone. No one's there. Went from the favorite to the least. They have Ben Simmons. We don't know what's going on with him. Life is not good in New York. I'm gonna go Brooklyn Nets.
Mars, what was your pick?
The Pacers.
You started listing off players I never heard in my life. How do you even know those players?
I watched the Pacers.
This is why
are you
Mars is on
torturing
the
yourself?
show.
I feel like I have to do my due diligence and watch every team at least a little bit.
Nobody out here debating Pacers players. You can skip on that.
Hey, Tyrese Halliburton, kind of nice, but it didn't help my argument, so had to leave him out.
Legend just texted me.
Well, we are not the same. Just
Legend needs to come back.
We haven't had Low on in like a month and a half.
There's no way this last question is fair.
Who's getting voted out?
Oh yeah, who's getting voted out?
It is Dell by a pretty hefty mark. All right.
I think you all have.
I actually like Dell's
I thought
answer,
the Nets was a great answer.
So did I. I was going to pick them,
I mean,
but I knew they had KD and Kyrie still on the team, so it wasn't going to be agreed with on the chat.
All good answers.
You still would have advanced.
I'm going to lose this round because this question is ridiculous.
All right, 30 seconds, and Shaq has the first.
Do I have
This
my
is disgusting.
extra seconds? My panic button?
No. Last round is just.
I don't
30
need
seconds.
it anyways.
Last round is
it
just
on
30
me?
seconds. Yep. So the last round, Shaq versus Mars, the best player not to make the playoffs.
I actually was struggling with thinking, and then it just dawned on me. Not only is it the best player to not make the playoffs, it's arguably one of the best players in the league and of all time, LeBron James, very easily. Nobody's even close. Mars, I'm sorry, but this is the second time I had to do this to you, but I'm sure you'll come up with a clever answer, and the chat will vote for you. So congratulations on your win.
Mars.
I mean, I'm going to go Kawhi Leonard. I think the last time we saw him healthy, he was probably the best player playing in the playoffs. He was killing the Dallas Mavericks. He was killing the Utah Jazz before he got hurt. He was leading the playoff in efficiency, averaging like 32 points a game, tore his ACL, and then his team happened to miss the playoffs because he didn't play, whereas this best player to miss the playoffs actually played the season and they missed the playoffs. So one, you can actually see they missed the playoffs because he didn't play. The other one, they missed with him. So I think it's Kawhi Leonard.
Fire. All right, chat. Polls going up.
Shaq, did you make these questions?
Yes, that last question is criminal.
It was actually more.
Bro, that is funny.
Like, you can't argue against the name LeBron James.
Watch the chat.
When I made that question, I didn't think of LeBron until now. I started to get worried. I was like, oh, Mars is about to come with some heat.
I don't even think you thought of Kawhi either, though, because I didn't think of Kawhi.
I didn't think
of Kawhi.
That was
nice. It's a Dame.
Maybe. Dame.
I actually think Kawhi is better than LeBron as well, but I know I ain't winning this.
This is gross. This is.
So you don't have LeBron top 5?
He's around top 5. Him, KD, and Kawhi are like interchangeable for me.
Mars, don't worry. I'm sure you'll win. Your Martians love you. This is
what's the vote? What's the votes? What's the votes?
Literally 50-50 right.
No way.
With 58
They know Kawhi clears LeBron, man. Look at that defense.
How oh my God, I get it. But how sometimes we can't pick it because they're not available to be injured, so we're not ranking them. But you're able to pick them for an answer of not even being there, and it's the vote is this close.
I'm not gonna lie.
Mars if it's trying his best,
yeah, I had to pick something.
Chat, like, come on, chat.
No, it's fine. This is the second time I've experienced this fate.
Well, you picked a question that had one correct answer. I had to bring something.
I think you could argue Dame importance.
You can't argue Dame over LeBron. I'm sorry.
You can't argue Dame over LeBron.
But Kawhi is the only player that had a sliver of a case.
No, Kawhi he was injured. Dame was injured as well, but he played this year.
I mean, Kawhi's still a better player than Damian Lillard.
Even so, you would have picked Kawhi no matter what. Even if LeBron was banned,
I was 100% picking LeBron because LeBron.
What's the other
games.
question?
No. If LeBron was banned.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the votes.
Yeah.
Should I make a vote?
Yeah, you should do the right thing.
No, it doesn't help.
The longest I've ever let a poll run because it just keeps going back and forth. The rating
just ended. I'm happy when Mars beats me because of the Martians.
Right.
You won.
Let's see what happens.
You said you won.
Yeah. Mars is in winner's circle.
Oh, never
Congrats, Mars.
Wow.
Yeah, Kawhi Leonard better than LeBron.
Kawhi not making the playoff. Yo, this.
Yeah, he didn't make the playoffs.
They probably purposely voted against you because you were being cocky, telling Mars good try and all that.
Oh, Blank, you must not know me, buddy. You must not. Yeah, I am very happy that Mars won. I've beaten Mars successfully maybe 3 or 4 times in Players Court, and I lose every time. That's what the Martians do. And
everyone knows Kawhi Leonard is better than LeBron.
Oh boy! All right. Well, it's about that time. Chat. Analysts. Yo, BlankBoy, thank you for joining us today, bro. Glad that you were able to make it.
Thank you for having me, guys. It was fun.
We'll definitely have to.
I appreciated you, Blank.
Get you back on again. Final words, y'all.
Love that. Appreciate y'all. Dub. Nasty, bro. Like nasty. Like that was crazy.
I know when I'm being nasty, when I'm not.
Are we not doing top 10s all time?
Oh my God. Thank you, chat.
Yes.
I always forget this for some reason because we just don't have a brand new guest that often. Every time we bring a guest on, we get their top 10 players all time. And you literally just made a video on this, I think. So it'd be fresh in your brain.
Let's hear this.
I'm gonna set my criteria first. The way I do it is just like who I believe is the best basketball players at their best, obviously including consistency. Like you can't have a 1 year where you just went crazy. So I'm gonna see if I remember. 1, LeBron. 2, Michael Jordan. 3, Kobe. 4, KD. 5, Hakeem. 6, KD. No, I said KD already. 6, Steph. 7, Tim Duncan. 8, Shaq. 9, Giannis. And people kill me for this one, but 10, Kawhi.
Yeah, man, I was with you.
Of course you don't have nothing to say.
People hate the people hate the fact that I don't have like Magic and Kareem and Larry Bird, but I think Kawhi is better than those guys.
I'm not gonna lie, though. That's a very similar list to yours.
He has Braun 1, but based on your criteria, you said dominate. What you said? The first couple.
I said just the best players when they were at their best. So like I don't consider like, because I know some people they consider like longevity, so they might hold it against Shaq that he was like asked for half.
So you're not considering longevity.
It's the same thing I say with players' peaks. It's the same thing.
Perfect. So how is Jordan not your number one then, based on that?
I think LeBron's better than Jordan at basketball.
So it doesn't matter that part of the criteria for them two, basically.
You mean?
He thinks LeBron peaked higher than Jordan.
I disagree with you. Just think that MJ is he peaked higher than LeBron, and I disagree.
No. This has nothing to how I think. I'm just basing it on you saying how your criteria. I think based on how you're saying it, I think Jordan at his best, based on him winning and all that stuff, was better than Bron. So I'm just saying for you, but you don't think, regardless of that, Bron is better.
I don't think Jordan winning at his best is better than LeBron winning at his best.
Got you. 6.
Affluence in the chat. Hello.
Oh, interesting. Fluence in the chat. Fluent. What a guy.
We didn't even get to one
That's
of
the dude who said. That's the guy who said Bob Cousy would be JJ Redick, right?
If you don't include players you haven't seen, then it's not an all-time list. It's in your time list.
Well, yeah, it's my list.
It's his list, bro.
It's not the NBA list. It's my list.
Next episode, we're going to get to that, by the way.
Yo, Fluent, they'll want some smoke with you, by the way.
Yo, he's been saying the dumbest shit ever.
I actually like Super Cousy against JJ Redick.
No,
Super
because
Cousy's
you can't
crazy.
say no, bro. I'm sorry. No, it's dumb.
I can't wait for Fluent versus Dell.
Fluent can't. I mean, Bob Cousy can't beat Hot Sauce from N1 in the 1-on-1 in his prime.
Yeah,
super Cousy.
You say you was with me until I said who? Was it Kawhi?
Kawhi.
That was
Kawhi.
Yeah.
With you as just as like, okay, I could see how you're doing this top 10, but then once you said Kawhi,
I don't think Kawhi's that bad.
Did you have Hakeem Olajuwon there?
Yeah, he had him at 5.
Kawhi's that bad?
Okay. Top 5
at 10.
Because
the only thing I didn't like was Shaq being so low, but other than that, it was I didn't care yet. I didn't like Shaq at 8.
I think Kawhi's as an all-time player is very underrated. I don't think the gap between someone like KD and Kawhi is as big as people might make it seem.
You have KD at 4.
Yeah.
It's quite a big gap.
4 to 10.
KD at 4 is ridiculous.
Oh my god. All right. Anyway, last words.
I actually like the list of names. I just hate KD that high.
Last words.
So KD's over Steph?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Of course you.
I'm not mad at it.
All right, y'all. Love day. Hit me.
I'm
out of here. Yo, Shaq. So you fix the joint? Are we ever going do verses or not? You don't know yet.
We're gonna do it again sooner or later.
More than later.
I'm just as ticked off as everybody. I love verses. Take a lot.
Yeah, I hope you know you're gonna lose that next one, bro. Either with me or Bocce. I'm not doing the 2-1.
Is the guy that just left? Will he be your partner?
No. I said Bocce.
Oh, I don't know.
It has to be Bocce and Dub versus Ron and Dell.
I would love that.
Or it could be both of them versus me.
No.
Dub. Okay, we can talk about this later. Dub. Final words.
Holla.
Please catch up on Stranger Things. It's an amazing TV show. Peace.
Mars.
Warriors in 5.
Jack.
Love is love.
All right, y'all. We'll catch you on Wednesday.